Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I'm ready to learn about the children of Ursus. Let's see how they be. Hello, children. Okay, let's see. Boop. I made sure to unlock all their things. I had to buy some more records, but I did it. You know, I had to just make sure because that would be kind of embarrassing if I said I was gonna do this and then I didn't have it all unlocked. But I did it in the end. So yay. Hello. So let's start off with habits. Are these good habits or bad habits? I see darkness. Gummy is the second one in her dorm to wake up every morning, and she has a habit. What's it like living in a dorm? As soon as Estina wakes her, they share a handshake. Gummy then goes next door to wake up Zima in the same fashion. Whether the general decides to shake her hand or not depends entirely on her mood. 6:30 a.m. Ooh, hello. Rhodes Island dormitories. Estina and Gummy's room. It's morning. Estina should be here soon. But she sure is taking her time today. Maybe she's been working too hard? But I'm gonna be late if I keep waiting for her. Come on, Gummy. Just get up already. Ooh, hello. You can do it, girl. Yeah. I'm up. It's so dark. What happened to my nightlight? Estina? Weird. Did she head out already? That's kind of cute how she has a nightlight. I never had a nightlight. Better go check on her. Yeah, she's not here. I guess she had something important to do. I wonder what it was. Oh. What's this? Gummy, we went out. We won't be back until evening. Please look after yourself. Signed, Estina and Zima. Humph. Look at them treating me like a kid again. Of course I can take care of myself. That means Zima's already up too. Oops. I better hurry up and report in, or I'm gonna be late. Just gotta grab my trusty shield and frying pan. Right, that's everything. Time to go. The frying pan is the best. It's so versatile. It can be a blunt force weapon, it can be a shield, it can be a hat. 11:28 a.m. Rhodes Island cafeteria, kitchen. Rumble. I want to eat here. I'm kinda hungry. I left in a hurry this morning and didn't have time to fill up my tummy. But I guess I should focus on work first and grab some food afterwards. Order up. Ready for the counter. On it. Ooh, hello. Gotta do a she next? Okay, I'll have it right out. Oh, this reminds me, I didn't even eat anything today. Oops. That's the biggest oops. Done. Food's ready. Please take it to the dining area. Next up is... We got another fried How many? Just need someone to take this order. Then I crank out the palmeni, and I'm good to go. Gummy, I have my hands full over here. Hold that out for me? Sure thing. Phew. I got this. It's way lighter than my shield. But where does it go? Durnar. Durnar? Weird. Why is everyone in such a hurry today? I turned my head for a second and she's gone. You know, true, I did change my mic. I do miss my Rode mic, but I can't believe it went poof. It made me so sad. I love that mic. It was a present. My bro got that for me as a present and then I broke it somehow. Oh well, at least I like my blue Yeti that I got for myself. It's been lasting forever. Oh well, guess I'll just ask her to put it. It's gotta go around here somewhere. The lady at the cash register, that's Gitano, right? Hey Gitano. Good day, little cub. Why are you out here with your frying pan? Do you need my help? Just one thing. Could you tell me where to put the shichi? It's getting cold. Shichi, huh? If I recall correctly, it goes there in the middle, where Courier is standing. Got it. Are you sure you don't need any help, little cub? I'm perfectly fine. See you later, Gitano.
Forget it. You couldn't lift it anyway.
Yes, I know.
Welcome. What can I get for you? Braised pork and vegetables? Coming right up. And a steamed egg with your stir-fried vegetables? No problem.
I want that. That sounds delicious. Now I regret not eating today.
Alright, here you go. Please be careful. It's hot. See you.
Courier, I got the food.
Great. Thank you, Gummy.
You're welcome.
Huff. Phew. That's all for now. Sorry to bother you, Gummy, but would you mind taking this pot back to the kitchen?
Okay, Courier. Rumble. Yeah, this is the first story in the Children of Ursus.
You've really outdone yourself, Gummy. Come here. I have a cookie for you. You must be hungry, right?
Thank you very much, Courier.
It's my pleasure. Make sure to have a proper meal after this, alright?
I want a cookie. Will do. Now I want to make cookies. See you later, Gitano. I need to go back and get some stuff done.
Stay safe.
Will do. Rumble. Just hold out a bit longer. It's almost time to eat. Yummy goodies, here I come. Whoa, okay. You can't go in there. I can't? You can't. Don't you see the sign on the door? I see it. I see a red circle with a tilty red line going through it. I also see K. That means K is not allowed in here. Got it? Got it. If you get it, why are you still going in? Hungry. If you're hungry, you can just get in line and order something to eat. Hungry. You're not allowed in there. But I'm hungry. Fine, fine. I'll think of something. What if I I give you this cookie, will you promise not to go inside?
Sniff, sniff.
Okay. Here.
Thanks.
You're welcome. She finally left.
Grrr.
There's still one more to go. Just hold on. Just a little longer.
Grrr.
Why is this ladle so heavy? I can't even scoop up the food. I can't do this anymore. I have to eat something. Gummy has a habit. When she's famished, something takes hold of her. And she can't resist her urge to eat. Anything and everything. What's this?
The hell you doing, Gummy?
So soft. It must be delicious. Jump. Yeah! Eh? Gummy? Why are you chewing on my hip? Wait, her hip is soft. Her hip is soft. I've learned it now. Dernar has soft hips. Sorry, instructor. 11:55 a.m. Rhodes Island cafeteria, dining area. Gummy is practically inhaling the bread in her hands, washing it down with a swig of soup. Calm down, Gummy. The food's not going anywhere, and we got training in the afternoon, you know. She doesn't leave a single scrap on her plate, and doesn't hesitate to reach for seconds. Gummy? In no time, she's gobbled up an entire table of food. Me at a buffet. Guess you're not feeling talkative. I'll get back to you later. Phew. I feel like a whole new Gummy. Instructor, don't you want to eat? Sure do, but somehow all the food I brought out disappeared into your belly. I'm so sorry, instructor. Don't worry about it. I can always get more. And by the way, how'd you end up so hungry? You skipped breakfast or something? I overslept this morning and didn't have time to eat, so... You know, you might just be that type of girl, with a bottomless pit for a stomach. Really? Yep, just like that one over there. Hey? She's charging in the kitchen again? I better. Relax, we got someone keeping an eye on her. Plus, they laid out some goodies near the door just in case she gets in. She won't make it to anything important. Oh, I thought those were welcome baskets for new recruits. Yeah, that too. Whatever gets the job done. See? She's done. If we seal that door, it hurt her feelings. Letting her in every now and then lets her feel like she's won. And it doesn't cost as much. It doesn't cost as much. Oh. So... Who's in charge of keeping an eye on her? Gitano's on duty today. Good choice. She's always got it together. That reminds me. I have to ask you something. It has to do with training. Sure. What is it? I notice you have trouble moving your arms, especially in quick, repetitive motions. Why is that? Eh? I've watched you in combat, and it's the same in the kitchen. You get 2 good strokes in, and then you have to stop. I guess it's a habit? Huh. Well, that's a bad habit if I ever saw one. Can we fix it? Because stopping like that on the battlefield is gonna get you killed. But if we can cure you, I'm sure you've got the next Rhodes Island chopping competition in the bag. Give it a try? Okay, I'll try.
Good. We'll get after it. We'll get to it after defender practice. We won't know if we can fix it. We won't know if we can fix that habit until we try. But for now, we gotta eat.
Yeah.
"3 p.m. Rhode Island Training Center, Defender Training Room. Last round of the day. Let's power through. I want 4 set of planks. Time. Start. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, we're done. Go cool off. Woo! Gummy?
Yes, ma'am.
You ready? What we talked about at lunch?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll get the training shield, and you can get your weapon there. Now relax. That's gonna be an important part of your rehab.
Right.
Okay, Gummy. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. I know you're tired from afternoon training, but it's actually the perfect time to work on this. You get me?
I get you.
Great. Now give me whatever's left in the tank. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Again. Again. Keep going.
Gah.
Again. If it's a conditioned reflex, that should have shaken out some more swings. Is she stopping herself involuntarily? But why? Gummy, swing.
I can't do it.
Swing.
I can't.
That's an order. Gummy. I order you to. Gummy is a good cook, but she has a habit. She chops only twice. Should she ever chop a third time? She'll chop straight through the cutting board, right into the counter itself.
Gah.
Phew.
Instructor.
I'm fine. It's just been a long time since I took a hit like that. Is this another one of your habits?
Sorry, instructor.
Relax, I told you I'm fine. But it looks like this problem of yours is more complicated than I thought. On your third swing, you subconsciously put your full strength into it. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that takes a fourth swing off the table. If we were in the kitchen just now, you'd have chopped that cutting board into a nice clean pair. Here I thought we just had to push you over the edge. Turns out there's something else going on here. I jumped headfirst into this without really feeling it out. Sorry, Gummy.
It's fine. It's my fault for being a lousy student.
Let's call it for today. You go home and rest up. Give me some time to noodle on this. But if you want to try again, you know where to find me.
I could use a break. See you later, instructor.
Bye-bye. I can't feel my arm. It's totally numb. Those Ursus youth scouts are stupid strong. I better pay Gabby a visit in medical. I'll grab her something to eat on the way. 4:30 p.m. Rhodes Island dormitories. Dima, Estina, and Gummy's quarters. Gummy goes back home alone. She does not turn on the lights. She hangs her shield in the corner and makes her way inside. She did nothing wrong, and yet she is sad. She wants to do better for everyone who does so much to help her. She failed. Since coming to Rhodes Island, Gummy's habits only bred more habits, and she knows those habits bother the people around her. But she can't change. She can do nothing but keep on being Gummy. And Gummy has a habit. She carries a safe door and a frying pan with her everywhere she goes. Gummy has a habit. She uses the entire tube of toothpaste, going so far as to suck out the last few drops. I mean, nothing wrong with getting everything out of the toothpaste tube, unless she's using it every day, then that's a lot of toothpaste in a year. Gummy has a habit. When up summer high, she keeps far away from the edge, even if there's a guardrail. Gummy has a habit. When she's famished, she has to fight the urge to devour the nearest object. Should she fail, Gummy has a habit. If she finds herself in the dark too long... Oh, Gummy, you're back? Why didn't you turn on the lights? However, Gummy has a habit. All her myriad habits dissipate as soon as she sees Zima and Estina. Ah? No doubt she was sniveling alone in the corner after something shook her. Snivelingly was not. See? What am I going to do with you? Gummy, start cleaning. Leto is coming. You got it, Zima. Hey. Humph. Gummy, come here. Yes, Zima? Come. I can do it myself. Don't move. There. Give Estina back her handkerchief after you wash it. Okay. Now tell me what happened. Zima? What? Shh. Right, forget it. Get to work, Gummy. I did the shopping. The rest is up to you two. Okay, what's so special about today anyway? It's been exactly 1 year since we came to Rhodes Island. Zima even woke up early for the occasion, if you believe it. Ew, I'm beat. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. Call me when Leto gets here. Oh no, you're not. There's too much to be done. No, I'm tired. Gummy, do the thing. Do I have to? I'll go prepare the refreshments. You're responsible for getting Zima up. Okay. Zima. What? Gummy loves you. Spare me the schmaltz, I'm sleepy. Zima. Get off me. Tickle tickle. Wait, you're the second person saying this is sad. But it seems so cute so far. Fine, I'm up. Job's done, Estina. Good. Now put her to work. I have my hands full. Ugh, I just carried all those bags. Why do I have to work more? Call it the burden of command. Because you're our leader, Ah, damn it. It's open. Come on in and give me a hand. We'll celebrate once everything's done. Can't believe you remembered. Ooh, is that? My favorite. That stuff isn't cheap. My treat. Thanks. What are you standing around for? Get busy. Alright. Can I put this here? I just put that out. Gummy has a habit. When she's happy, she laughs. It's a laugh from the very depths of her soul. And she wants everyone to share such a laugh. Ooh, hello? Done. Zima, say a few words. A few words. Eat up. Ura. 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 It's been a long time since we all got together.
I hope Rosa can come next time.
It's open.
Yobi pokes her head in. Is the little cub here? Hmm? There you are. Eh? Hiya! I ate your cookie earlier, so I got you a new one. Vulcan taught me how to make it. It's fresh out of the oven. Isn't it kinda big? Hurry up and eat it before it gets cold. Bye. Oh, bye. She's gone. Nichego sebe. That's one hell of a cookie. A cookie's a cookie. Well, eat it already. I'm eating well tonight. Yay. I wonder how big the cookie is. Every so often I also buy giant cookies. I'm imagining it's the size of the cookies I get, which is like the size of a plate. 9 p.m. Rhodes Island dormitories. Zima, Estina, and Gummy's quarters. Phew, that was great. But now it's bedtime. Just need my trusty nightlight. Huh? It's not turning on? Did the bulb burn out? Now that I think of it, it wasn't on this morning either. So when did it break? Uh-oh. Gummy has a habit. She absolutely must sleep with a nightlight. Gummy? What's up, Estina? Can I sleep with you tonight? Yeah. Zima? Are you sleeping with us too? I guess so. Hey, Estina? Can the three of us really fit in Gummy's bed? Just squeeze in tight. Guess you're making a gummy bear sandwich. Fine by me. Alright, just tell me if it gets too hot and stuffy. I'll go back to my room. Okay. I'm turning out the lights. Good night. Night. Nighty-night. When was the last time we all slept together like this? I can't even remember. I don't even want to remember. Me either. Forget I asked. Just get some sleep. Zzz. As soon as her head hits the pillow, huh? Gummy? Zzz. Guess I'm the only one who doesn't pass right out. Ah. Settle down, brain. We got a busy day tomorrow. Ah. Zima's so cute. Nighty-night. Gummy has a habit. You know the Ursus student self-governing group? Zima and Estina? They're the habit Gummy just can't quit. Gummy's habits is so wholesome. The Chosen. It's plugged in. Is it recording? Test, test. Seems alright. I wonder what book she has in her hands. The cover looks pretty fancy. Now, what should I say? Ahem. Closure lent me this device for the purposes of... Well, the application says recording self-diagnosis and treatment of trauma using exposure therapy and related methods. A mouthful indeed. It is a very simple machine to operate. I just check that the battery is charged, toggle the switch, and now it will record automatically. Phew. Gummy ate so good, she got a party in the evening, she got to eat her instructor's hips, she got a cookie, she even ate all her instructor's food. She ate so good. Phew.
Talking to yourself is so difficult. I honestly thought it would be easier to just open up to a screen. When I asked about alleviating or at least controlling my symptoms, the medical staff suggested this. Why not try talking it through with yourself? They made it sound so easy. Okay, we have video now. Not that I'll be showing this to anyone. Not that I would ever want to show this to anyone. Calm down, Estina. No need to be nervous. We're all friends here. Just speak your mind, let it out. All those things you've been unable to share with others, you can say to yourself over and over again. It's certainly a feasible idea. So let's take us back. Well, it may seem like there's nothing wrong. I know sooner or later, we will have to deal with this, with so much. I know that Gummy and Natalia can never forget those things. What happened in the school, what happened after we left the school, no one could forget. And Zima, I think she has been having nightmares recently. Leto seems like she was able to let it go, but can someone ever truly let it go? As for me, I believe I can face up to it, but can I actually? No one will speak of it, but somehow we will have to come to terms with it in the end. Still hard. Phew, alright. I do think I'm starting to get used to it though. Let's begin for real this time. I suppose I'll introduce myself first. Deep breath. I am called Estina. This is, of course, a code name. My true name is Anna Morozova. It's a name I have not heard in a long time. It is my name, of course, but it feels somewhat unfamiliar. How strange. Oh, cute teddy bear. This is Vika, a good friend of mine. Vika was my best friend before I joined the student council and the student self-governing group. Now I live at the headquarters of an organization called Rhodes Island, where I am classified as a part of the Ursus student self-governing group. This group was my idea, but it was Zima who truly founded it. And while we are indeed independent, at the moment, there are only 5 of us. Zima, Natalia, Leto, Gummy, and myself. There used to be more, but we're the only ones left. Of course, Vika is also a member. We currently serve as operators for this Rhodes Island. I suppose it's a kind of job. I don't mind it. Fair pay for fair work. Zima has no plans to leave, for the time being. And although she does not speak her mind, I know she is satisfied here. And from time to time, I find myself thinking it would be nice to stay. Phew. The truth is, while we're all together now, we did not come from the same school. Gummy, Natalia, and I attended the same high school. Zima and Leto went to another one. Oh, but Zima was sort of famous, even at our school. In fact, every student in the district knew about her. I suppose she is something of a born leader. I recognized that she was the right choice to lead us. Reunion found us defenseless and occupied Chernobog, our city. Then some things happened. Reunion took a handful of kids from our school, me among them, and marched us over to Zima's campus. There may have been students from the other schools there too. I'm not certain. It was a chaotic time. It's still not clear why they did it. But it was all orchestrated by the white-haired boy leading the reunion group. I think he may have been even younger than us. I don't know. I got the impression he had to convince the other leaders to round up the students, at which point they locked us in Zima's school. Looking back now, it all seems ridiculous. We were locked in there for maybe 2 weeks and... That's a giant Ferris wheel. Anna. Phew. Thank heavens it's you. Pull me up, Anna. Anna? And we fought. We fought within the sealed up school. And when we managed to escape from it, we fought in the city blocks of Chernobog. Every one of us has something we must come to terms with. It wouldn't be Gummy this early. Who could it be? Just a minute. I think I'll just leave the recording running. I don't want to worry about saving and closing it. Who is it? It's me. Who? Huh? I'm surprised at you, Junior Detective Estina. How could you not recognize my voice? Are you playing dumb? Could you keep it down? And I've told you 1,000 times, I'm not your junior detective. Huh. You two are getting along nicely. Good afternoon, Anna. I'm here to bother you too. Eh? Natalia? Tea. Ah, thank you. This smells fantastic. A fine tea indeed. By the way, you took quite a while to open the door. Are you busy, Estina? Are we interrupting you? Gosh darn it, now I want tea. We could always come back later. I really only came to return this book. I'm not busy. Don't worry about it. Not with anything pressing anyway. Oh? Relax. If Anna says we're not bothering her, we're not bothering her. What kind of tea do you think they're drinking? I have multiple teas at home. Maybe I'll text my bro to make it for me. I'll be like, I owe you $1. Anna doesn't lie about things like this. Anna doesn't lie about things like that, now does she? Glad to hear it. Oh, but I never expected you were the type to lock your door. How cautious. Yo, imagine having a door lock. Imagine having that kind of luxury. And handy. That kind of caution will serve a junior detective well. I've been very clear with you that I'm not interested in this junior detective nonsense. And besides, I just happen to have a reason to lock the door this time. But I think you're the type to lock your door, actually. Anna's always been the most cautious of us. Don't tease me, Natalia. I just can't help myself with that adorable face of yours. Anyway, it's quite nice that you take high tea in the afternoon, as it should be. You really have a thing for tea, huh? Your face, with that expression, it reminds me of a freshly browned toast. What? What's that supposed to mean? I suppose it means you look silly. Oh? How dare you? That's over the line. No matter. Look at how magnanimous your senior detective is. I even brought you biscuits. Oh, biscuits? Now that's unexpected. Is it? Sorry, I didn't expect you to bring snacks. I figured you only came to mooch some tea. I misjudged you. I'm not some freeloader. Look, I prepared an extra special thank you gift with Hibiscus's famous vegetable scones. Wow, this story also has food. Very good. Let's see you off now. Hurry on back where you came from. Right now, immediately. Through the door and to the right. Have a nice day. Hey now, you needn't be so forceful. The scones are delightful, I promise. Here, try one. No, thank you. Really stop. Don't just shove it in. Now this is what I meant by you two getting along. I'm jealous. Utter nonsense. Do you think we're getting along? Oh wait, I understand. Slashes between both of them. Utter nonsense. You think we're getting along? Like two peas in a pod, eh? Eh?
Huh?
Not that we get along poorly. I'd say we just...
I had this all wrong. We don't like each other at all.
Natalia. Sorry. I just... You two clearly connect on a deeper level than I thought. Wait, is your cooking that bad? There's no way we could be that funny, but whatever. May's here to give back my book. What brings you over, Natalia? Me? I've had some things on my mind lately. Things I want to talk over with you. Oh, important things? That's not like you, especially to have you come to me. Hey now, I've always been very close to you. I've always been close to you, Anna. But it's really nothing that important. We can come back to it later. Let's enjoy our tea time right for now. Yes, let's. Well, May, be careful. Don't go prancing around with your teacup. It'll spill.
I'm not a child. It won't spill.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting guests, so the room's a bit messy. There isn't a good place to entertain guests in the dormitory. But you don't have to stand there, Natalia. Just sit anywhere like May. I'll take you up on that. But Rhodes Island does provide nicely furnished dorms, clean and tidy ones at that. You're right that they don't make for good house parties though, not like we used to have.
Healthy but terrible?
Huh. I want to try it. I wonder how bad it is. Those are more banquets than parties.
Oh, banquets?
What's the difference? They're completely different. Are they? Absolutely.
Ooh, a banquet sounds lovely.
Let's not get carried away. That was another time. The big house, the lifestyle. None of it has anything to do with who I am now. And that's Sonia. She always teases me about it. Tactless. If it weren't for you, Anna, I'm sure Sonia would be butting heads with everyone left and right.
I honestly think we live quite well right now. It's leagues better than when they had me on undercover investigations. And by the way, Estina, your room is already very clean. You've got so many books, and they're all so well organized.
We're still in the midst of setting it all straight, and Gummy's always been rather fastidious.
Ooh, bread run? Man, I want bread now.
That's true. Our Gummy does like to sort things. Even back in those days, in a place like that, she'd still keep everything we gathered all nicely sorted. Same as ever. Same as she ever was.
A place like what? But a tiny roommate could be great, or I suppose it could be hell. Oh, and who's this lovely little doll here?
Don't touch her.
Eep. What's the matter? You scare the life out of me. You didn't have to be so rough.
My apologies. It's just, this is something very important to me. That's... Anna, didn't that belong to... So you took the doll with you. You... Please stop talking, Natalia. Stop talking. I'm fine, don't worry. Anna, stop talking. I heard about it. What happened back then? There was nothing anyone could have done. No one could have known. Stop talking. It was tragic, but we all know it wasn't your fault. Shut up. You were just a second too late. You did all you could. I know, thank you. I'm fine, Natalia.
Ooh, you're having homemade smoked squid. Oh, I want that. Part of me wants to make jambalaya tonight. I didn't make it after getting the ingredients yesterday, but I'm so lazy.
I'm fine. Maybe I'll place a takeout order. I gotta look up when places close first. I'm fine. That's what I've always said to everyone. Zima, Gummy, little Natalia. They all think I'll be fine. I almost believed it myself. It wasn't my fault. Or was it? I just got there too late. No, I wasn't late. I did all I could. All I could. I'd already made my choice. This book. Isn't it the last volume of the detective series I've been reading? Am I suffering emotionally yet? Not yet. Gummy's one was wholesome, this one... Oh, that one. Yes, you have a good eye. This is the most precious title in the series. The final act in the story of the world's greatest detective. Humph. I had to beg the doctor over and over again to help me hunt it down. Ah, that's what she has in her hands, a detective book. Oh, that reminds me. Back in the old country, I saw what I'm pretty sure was a signed copy of the first edition on the bookshelf at home. Oh, the memories. I cried my eyes out the first time I read it. Eh? Autographed. And a first edition of that? Oh, what rotten luck. I remember Sonia saying Anna moved mountains to try and get any signed copy of that author's work. And she's still empty-handed. They're just too rare. Uh-oh, it was that special, was it? There's too much old stuff like that back home. I never noticed. Anyway, Estina, could you, lend me this book? I can, but didn't you say you've read it before? Grumbling, a first edition, signed copy? Oh well, I did, but it's been so long, you see. It's about time for a reward. It's really quite something. You've got a book line like this here. You can read it anytime you like. When you put it that way, I suppose I ought to lend it to you, for now. Oh, Estina, that's marvelous. You're the greatest. No problem here, then. Humph. Grumbling. You could stand to be a little more aware of the feelings of others. Quietly, but nevertheless, thanks. Did you say something? Oh, these biscuits are to die for. You really won't have one, Estina? Wait, if Hibiscus's cooking is healthy but terrible but May likes them, does that mean May has a terrible sense of taste? I didn't say anything. They're just normal biscuits, aren't they? Are they? I could have a taste. But I didn't expect to see you and Natalia together. How do you know one another? Oh, I wouldn't say we know each other that well. Natalia just happened to lend me a hand when I was covertly investigating Penguin Logistics. Glad I could help. You talked about investigating Penguin Logistics quite a bit. Still haven't given up on that, eh? I'll never give up. I staked my reputation as a real detective. Personally, I think you've long since forfeited your reputation as a real detective. My you? Humph. I've had just about enough of you. The point is, we only happened to bump into each other on the way here. What's more, the last book I borrowed from you was absolutely riveting. I just had to come talk about it as soon as I turned the last page. Well, that's not entirely off the table. It's been a while since I had a good talk about detective novels, and the plot in this one is indeed one of my favorites. Riveting, you say? Aw, they have a book club. I most certainly did. How does one even come up with such a twisty plot? Ooh, I swear my hair stood on ends as I read the final reveal. I'm sure. It's a perfect cocktail of literary creativity and logical deduction that jabs the reader right in the psyche. Easily my favorite one in the series. Oh, I see. It's so clear to me. It was written in the first person, so the murderer is actually the protagonist. Fool. You can't just spoil the whole thing. Natalia hasn't read it yet. You almost killed me. Yeah, no spoilers, May. I bit my tongue. That hurt. I understand not wanting spoilers, but that was way out of line, Estina. Interesting. You really like your detective novels, eh, Anna? I don't usually see you so excited to talk about something. Oh, really? Really, in fact. I think you'll have to let me read that one too, since they're clearly so compelling. You want to read it too, Natalia? I never would have imagined. Every time I asked you before, you'd say the same thing, when I have time. Huh, is that right? But when I see the two of you crowing on about these books, I can't help but want to join in. Alright then, the more the merrier. There really aren't many people here who can hold a conversation about great art. The doctor reads, but finding time for a conversation is no simple task. The doctor? Ah, you mean that one commander? I see you're familiar, Natalia. I am. That one is quite a unique presence on this vessel, and I've had the pleasure of bearing witness to that particular commander's field operations. It's too bad. There's some special meeting or some such on today. I wanted to give the doctor a biscuit. Don't worry. I'm sure Hibiscus will make sure the doctor gets a share. Yes, Dr. Kelsey keeps a close eye, but it's clear that everyone is just as concerned about the doctor. The medical staff, in particular. I went for a test recently and overheard several medics discussing adjustments to the doctor's diet. I believe the confiscation of snacks was mentioned. No, never confiscate my snacks. That's a fairly reasonable step, no? Gummy was moaning about that too, honestly. What does that one eat every day? Also, what was that about? A test, Natalia? Oh, I would appreciate some discretion on this matter. I haven't made up my mind yet, but it's why I came here today. However, now's not the time, actually. Let's come back to it another day. You'll know soon, Anna, in all likelihood. Oh? Alright then, I won't pry. Ahem. Let's get back to the matter at hand. Why don't we start Natalia off with the classics? Oh, is that the matter of hand then? It's an excellent opportunity to introduce a friend to your beloved hobby. I wouldn't let this go so easily. Ooh, you're positively oozing passion right now. But of course, don't underestimate the power of the detective novel. No matter the type, a masterwork carries a living soul within it. That's Annaism if I ever heard one. But that doesn't make it any less true. Reasoning out the plot of the novel is part of the fun, but the true draw of the detective genre goes much deeper. Estina speaks the truth, but I have to say my favorite part is always when the detective unmasks the true culprit. And if we're talking classics, we of course have to talk about that one, eh? That one? Do you mean? That one, yes. Ahem. One truth prevails. The murderer is... you. Oh, I know that one. It's a detective's catchphrase. Righto, no matter how many times I hear it, it still gets my heart racing. Indeed. But in my opinion, it's after the culprit is found that the real interesting bit begins. What do you mean? Allow me to answer your question with another question, May. Upon cornering the criminal, and after arriving at the truth, what is it that the detective should do? Ooh, hello? Should she announce the truth to everyone, securing a conviction? Even when the truth is clear, the law may from time to time be an ineffective remedy. What then can she do? Does she allow this criminal to get away with his crimes, or does she take the law into her own hands? Such things happen in the real world too, with no simple solution. If I were her...
Did you just want to drop that one on us? What are you even talking about, Estina? You've been acting off all day. Are you feeling alright? No fever?
I'm sorry?
A detective's duty is to uncover the truth. The rest is up to the police, of course. She can't play judge, jury, and executioner. Every part of the justice system plays a role. The police, the courts, the detectives like us. Isn't that obvious? What's that face now? Did I say something so shocking?
Of course. I know a detective can't legally convict a criminal. I just never expected to hear you talk sense.
Hey now, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, just talking to myself.
Now, given the world we live in, we've got a fair number of people who pass their days killing and killing. Murder may not seem a crime of particularly immediate concern, but we'll set that aside for the moment. It remains our duty as detectives to seek out the truth and uphold the law to the best of our abilities. We may not pass judgment, we may not go above the law, we may not exact our own justice. To do harm to others, no matter how we may package it, is an immoral act. The character of such behavior is immutable.
Indeed, you're right.
Whether or not the crime is ever known to others, whether or not judgment is ever passed, the knowledge of the crime lives forever within the criminal. And it is the detective who digs out that truth. Aha. Aha. Just saying things like that feels so stupendously cool.
The knowledge of the crime. You're right. No matter the justification, regardless of whether or not it's known to the world, what's done is done. And someday... Oh my, our little chat here has turned rather dour. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. Oh no, it was quite the enlightening discussion to witness. But on the rare occasion we meet again for afternoon tea, let's discuss something a bit lighter. Yes, good idea.
The tea's gone cold. Is that...
What is it, May? You stood up just to have something catch your eye?
It's, well, see for yourselves. What's that outside the window?
The window? Let me see. Oh, it's flying? And it's flying this way. Looks like some sort of drone. A drone? It's a drone. But what is it doing out here? Actually, I think it's caught on the rigging.
Well, if it's attached to the landship, it can't be a threat, right? Eh? Nothing to worry about then. Oopsies. Upsies.
Are you mad? Don't just go diving out windows.
Gotcha.
May, watch your footing.
Eh? Wah!
Gasp! Anna, phew, thank heaven it's you. She slipped just like that. Her body wafted back and forth, the breeze blowing her long hair, so clean it clashed with the scene around us. That stark contrast made it seem like the entire episode was nothing but a dream. Pull me up, Anna. I froze, silent. Anna? With a light touch, the dream slipped away. No words, no sound. Just a few small marks on my fingertips. Ooh, welcome back. What kind of bread did you get?
Anna, please, what are you doing?
I just watched her fall. May, that was so reckless. Are you hurt?
It definitely hurts, but I'm alright. Nothing permanent. Oh, but there's no tape to the drone. And it's for you, Natalia.
Huh? For me? Let me see. Ah, May.
Wow, what happened? It looks like you've seen a ghost.
I'm fine.
Are you sure? You're definitely not sick? I wouldn't think any less of you.
Ah, fool.
What?
What kind of absolute moron would dive out of a window and go hanging from the rigging just to get her hands on a mysterious drone? A woman with a brain would use a tool or ask me to use my arts.
Well, I didn't think of that, okay? Ooh. I want some of that.
Use your head next time. Don't scare me like that, idiot. Give me your hand.
No need for that. I'm really okay.
You scratched your hand on the windowsill. Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. You have a terrible poker face.
Your eyes are way too sharp.
As a junior detective, keen powers of observation are a must, no?
Ack.
Well, it's not a deep cut. We'll just have to wipe it clean, apply some disinfectant, and we're done. But you'll still want to have a medic operator look at it, no matter how small the wound.
It's nothing serious. Don't get so worked up. But thanks all the same, hehe.
The note is a summons from Silence. Dr. Silence? Yes, it's about the test I mentioned before. But it's kind of scary. How did Dr. Silence know I was here?
Anything's possible with drones, right? From Dr. Kelsey on down. The medics all have their ways.
That's for sure. Sorry, Anna. It seems I'm off to medical. No problem. It's clearly something important. Go take care of it.
Well, I'd better be on my way then too. I returned your book and borrowed another. A complete success.
What's a complete success? Let's do this again soon. If all goes well, I'm looking forward to telling the whole self-governing group the good news. Yes, as am I. Anna. Nothing, forget it. Until next time.
Toodaloo!
The good news. Vika, tell me, what exactly will that good news be? Natalia and Zima, or Sonia, if they can get along. Is such a thing possible? Yes, I think so too. I have never forgotten about you, about what happened to you. Would you blame me if I did? You would, wouldn't you? No? I know that's not true. I know you, Vika. And I know that's a lie. In fact, I know you can't speak at all. You've been with me for so long. You're still by my side today. One day, we must all come to terms. But not today, not now. It seems I'm not strong enough. I still can't do it, not yet.
I wonder if she forgot to turn off the recording, like, even after all that. Do you think she went back to her talk to herself diary? Or do you think she left it on, like, all day? Meeting in a dream. I'm gonna click on it, but I'm gonna text my bro real quick. Because now I want milk tea. I've been inspired by the high noon tea. I'm gonna tell him I'll order him, like, a snack after this. If he makes me tea. Yo, can you do me a favor? Can you grab my epic big cup and make me either chamomile? I wrote champion accidentally. Gosh darn it, autocorrect. Chamomile or one of my black teas. Add in some honey and half to make it into milk tea. So, let's see. You can ask mom and dad if they want the bag too, because we share bags. Like, if I make tea or any of them make tea, they're like, yo, you want some tea too? If we're making bag tea anyways. If we're using the loose leaf, we still ask each other like, yo, you want some? I feel like it's a waste for single servings. Just because I've been raised
Like that. Super duper. Well, just like that. Hee. Let's see, I want some honey and half to make it milk tea. You can have the bag. I don't need it. Can you also bring me a cheese wheel? A little cheese wheel? I wanna eat it as a snack. I'll buy you a snack after I'm done tonight. There. I sent my message. Phew. I'm just texting. And I'm done sending my message. I am excited. I want my milk tea unless I get ignored. And if I do, it's understandable. Oh, I almost knocked over my water. That scared me. This is what I get for keeping my water bottle on a bedstand. Okay, all good. It's morning. I come out of my room as usual. Sonia, are you finished washing up? I'm not a kid anymore, Mom. Mom calls to me from the kitchen, where she's cooking. I sit down at the table to wait for my piping hot breakfast. Breakfast would normally be a bowl of porridge served with bread and ham. I guess she wants to lose weight, so we only have oatmeal porridge. Yo, oatmeal porridge. That is like one of my favorite meals. I love oatmeal. I haven't had oatmeal in months. I'm so sad. Fine by me. Dad sits reading the papers. Everything in them is always so boring. Political and economic stuff I have no interest in. How many people get newspapers nowadays? Like, I don't have a my house does not have a newspaper prescription, and we don't have a house phone either. So it's interesting seeing, I think that's a house phone on that shelf in the background. It looks like a phone outline. Interesting. Why don't they run stories about my glorious accomplishments? Sonia, how's school going? This again. Doesn't he get tired of going through these motions twice a day? It's only ever at breakfast and dinner that he pretends to care. Fine. You're in 7th grade already. It's time you start behaving. Why? I'm only in 7th grade. And have you decided what you'll do after you finish the 9th? Not yet. After 9th grade, I have to decide whether I'll keep studying or go to technical school to learn a trade. I know Dad would rather I go to trade school. I'm sure he's about to say so. I think you should. Don't push your hang-ups onto your daughter. Did you find work yet? Mom interrupts Dad as she carries our breakfast out of the kitchen. I have an interview today. Since losing his job, Dad struggled to look Mom in the eye. Not that it was much better before. You have to put aside your pride, Pierre. We can't eat dignity. I know, I'm trying, Anna. Oh. I guess Mama's name is Anna? Another Anna. Mom cares a lot more about my studies than Dad. She wants me to stay in school after graduation. She's even saved up money for it. Sounds like my mom. When it comes to school. She always talks about how you couldn't go all the way through 9th grade for free in her day. And at the same time, acknowledge how lucky she was to have been able to have been a maid to the nobility. She finished her studies at a girls' school, which let her get a pretty good job, even in a lousy economy like this one. Sometimes, I wish I could be a good girl for her. Too bad I can't. If only you were. Come on, Sonia, eat up. You don't want to miss the bus. I know. I looked down at my breakfast, baffled by the strange look of it all. A sad little glop of porridge, half a slice of bread, and a suspiciously shaped ham. Hey! Hey! What do you mean it looks strange and sad? Oatmeal is the greatest. That is, like, one of my favorite foods. Mom, what's this? What do you mean? It's the same thing we eat every day. No, it isn't. Did you forget? A girl who looks exactly like me appears at the table. Who are you, and why do you look like me? I am you. She's me? That's ridiculous. Then who am I? You're Sonia. This makes no sense. But even weirder is how Mom and Dad have no reaction to this doppelganger popping up at our table. Sonia, what are you daydreaming about? Eat your breakfast. Oh, I get it. This is a nightmare. That's the easiest explanation. Ha, it's just some weird-looking food. I've had scarier dreams. Those were fantasies you pulled from comics and games. You used to think unbelievably powerful things were the scariest. A column of tanks, a giant monster, your father's fist. Something simple and cruel. What is she saying? How could she know? What's it to you? You're just a figment of my imagination too. How else would you know what I'm thinking? Take a closer look at the food you're holding. What? It's not porridge. It's rice and water with some weeds mixed in. It's nothing like Mom's cooking. That's technically porridge. Rice with water with weeds mixed in. Yeah, that is technically porridge. That sounds like the kind of thing I make when I'm sick. But instead of... No, I guess you can consider it weeds. I mean, technically stuff like green onions grow outside kind of like weeds. And other herbs grow outside like weeds. The bread, it's bread, but it smells terrible. Like it's been left out for days on end. But how should I know that? Oh, I hate when bread gets all nasty like that. Oh no. Oh gosh. Especially when it's been humid, like it's been raining constantly, and then the bread gets super duper moldy and like... I hate it. The ham looks like it's been torn off a bigger hunk of flesh, and it smells almost fishy. Wait, is this blood? Puke. It's just a nightmare. But you've never had one like this, and it feels so real. It's as if... I get the sense that my doppelganger wants to tease me, but teacher always says teasing is a way of making yourself happy by hurting others. And she doesn't look happy. Either way, I know I can't let her get away with it. Even if the food's a bit worse, does it make a life not worth living? I have to shut her up and get to school. Shut up. I know the best way to deal with somebody mouthing off. My fists. Doesn't it feel like you've actually eaten it? I clench my fist and lunge at her, but she's one step ahead. My right hook slams hard into the face of the boy in front of me. The feeling of bone crushing against skin is comforting in a way. Gah! So strong. I thought for sure a dozen of us would be enough, but she wiped the floor with us. Bliat. Even weak cubs like you would want to play bully. It'll take more than that. Spit. Go. Just you wait, General Zima. This isn't over. Honestly, I like the name General Zima. It's badass. But these punks always come at me when I'm trying to nap. Don't they know I usually skip afternoon class? Thanks, General Zima. Huh? You're still here? You didn't run away? I wanted to thank you this time. This time? Oh, you don't recognize me? My name's Valeria. This isn't the first time you've had to save me. Now that she mentions it, The yellow bow in this girl's hair does look familiar. Was it last week or last month? I'm pretty sure I helped her, yeah. You saved my friends too. We're all so thankful to you. Looking at her bright, shiny face, some of her happiness infects me, but I still have to keep up appearances. I just can't stand these shitheads pushing the little people around. And you need to work up some courage. If you were braver, they'd be the ones scared of you. Yes, you're right. I'll try. Good. Now get out of here. Bye, and thanks again. She yells back as she runs off. Is it just me, or is everything in the classroom much dirtier than it was? Whatever. Back to my nap. I pull 4 chairs together and lie down. What's that? My back is pressing into something. I reach behind me and pull out a yellow bow. It looks so familiar, but it's dirty, and one side is broken. Huh? The back of the bow is stained a dark black color, like blood. It must be ketchup. Yeah, ketchup, or, strawberry jam. I toss the bow aside and go back to sleep. But before I can slip into my slumber, I hear a voice. You found this bow later, in one of the classrooms. Admit it. You know she is dead. The classroom door suddenly flies open, interrupting my nap. A girl with glasses walks in, carrying a book. I can tell from her uniform that she doesn't go to this school. Excuse me, is everyone else here? This is my territory. I'm the only one allowed in. Sorry, but my friends and I are looking for shelter. Are you Sonia? You're Anna? Anna used to be my neighbor. I haven't seen her in years since we moved, but... Take another classroom. Oh, this is before Chapter 0. Okay. Honestly, she asked nicely, and it's not like we didn't get along before. I don't really want to turn her down, but things have gotten rough among the kids here since the first fire. I had to fight off 3 gangs today alone. I know this might bother you, Sonia, but there's only one inside, Anna. Let's just chase her away. Okay, time for another fight. Then we'd be no different from the robbers. That isn't us. Anna's the same as she ever was, a peacemaker. Right, I'm Lada, and I'm a pretty good cook. What if I made you something to eat in return for letting us hide here? I have to say, that's a pretty tempting offer. It's been a while since I had something that didn't just come out of a can. Okay, you can stay, but watch your step. I'm Sonia, and you don't mess with me. Did you just say Sonia? Is that actually General Zima? She's famous even in our school. She's easily the strongest girl in our district. No way. Sounds like we lucked out. I have to say, I enjoy the acclaim, but the best part of seeing the face of a good girl like Anna turn upside down when she hears it. Thank you, Sonia. We'll try not to bother you. Damn, no reaction. Lame. She mentioned canned foods. What kind of canned foods do you think they eat there? I want to try more canned stuff. And my usual stuff like Vienna sausages, canned tuna, and Spam. After I give my permission, she leads her whole caravan in. The first bunch are a mix of girls and boys. Their clothes are pretty ragged, their hair all messy, and they clearly haven't slept in days. Then behind them... Ooh, canned pears sound good. Oh yeah, I forgot canned beans existed. Even though my mom offered me some yesterday, and I'm like, Mom, I don't want canned beans and Vienna sausage. Like, I'm not craving that. I won't eat You eat that all, lady. What the hell? A bunch of empty floating school uniforms. At the very back of the crowd is me. Floating sailor suits, huh? That's quite a coping mechanism. What are you talking about? I mean, who even are you? I'm you, and you're dreaming, idiot. That makes sense. Something like this has to be a dream. But why did I just call myself an idiot? I mean, at least it's better than a bunch of headless zombies. Yo, this is reminding me of Gakko Gurashi. What do you mean? Why would there be headless zombies? Because you killed them all. Why would I do that? Because they were going to attack you, weren't they, Stina? There was no other way. They forced your hand. Right, as long as there's a good reason for it, violence is okay. That's how I roll. Is that really what you think? I always believed I was doing the right thing. And Gakko Gurashi's anime has so much more feels than the manga. I want there to be more seasons. It made me so sad. But I loved it because it made me feel sad. This is pretty weird. Even for a dream, my doppelganger is having a conversation with a girl I barely know. As if they're old friends. But all reason tells me they're both just figments of my imagination. That reminds me. Shouldn't I have woken up as soon as I realized I was in a dream? The instant that a thought appears into my head, the instant that thought pops up into my head, everything in the room but my doppelganger and the floating uniforms turn to fix their eyes on me. Every face bears a twisted smile. Ooh, you also watch Happy Sugar Life? I like that series too. I especially liked how, the anime, it was so good. They surround me. You are a leader. You should stay here. You should lead us. Oh, my door is being knocked on. Is it my tea? Yeah, I got my milk tea. I'm also eating my cheese real quick. Oh man, I love cheese. I'll just eat cheese by itself. I wasn't told what kind of tea I got, but if my instructions were followed, it's either chamomile tea or black tea. Oh, that was so yummy. Oh, my door's being knocked on. Okay, that was nice. Apparently some of my tea must have spilled on the way to on the delivery, so they're just getting wiped up. Hehehe. I actually found the manga for Happy Sugar Life first, and then I read it. I'm like, I like the series. And when I got an anime, I was so excited. Man, making a cover of that opening song is tempting too. Let me just take a sip of my tea and then I'll continue. Let's see how hot this is. There's milk inside, so maybe it's not going to be boiling hot. Oh, that's still hot. But it was good. Yum. Okay. I try to find the other me, but she's gone. Ugh. My eyes shoot again. My eyes shoot open. The room around me is still in the classroom. It's late at night. The others are asleep. I'm slumped up against the door. There's another door, but I barricaded it with my desk. The windows have all been sealed. The door next to me is the only way in or out. I am their leader. I have to protect them. You can't sleep, Sonia. I hear Anna's voice nearby. It's been 3 days since she and her partner joined us. There was some unpleasantness in that time, but Anna sided with me in the end. Yes, I had a nightmare. Don't let it get to you. You did nothing wrong. I can't remember what I was dreaming about, but Anna must be thinking it was something to do with them. She feels bad about it. She never imagined the classmates she trusted would go so far as to attack me just because she asked me to lead them. I killed them all, of course. I've seen lots of groups fall apart because of little conflicts like this. It's why I didn't want to join a group in the first place. I'd rather communicate with my fists than try to manage relationships. Don't worry. I hear rustling as she moves over to me. I know she wants to comfort me, but it's obvious she's the one who needs comforting. I should change the subject. Anna, were you your class president? No. So how did you end up with so many followers? I was actually very uncomfortable trying to play leader, but Lada kept pushing me, and I just felt like I had to do something. Aha. You did have to do something. You're teasing me. But really, when the kids in my class would bully each other, I knew it was wrong, but I just kept to myself. Kept away from it. You should have kicked their asses. You're a tough girl. It's true. She may look the bookish type, but Anna's really very good in a fight. She just doesn't like to apply herself. If only I was as brave as you. I can never find the courage to stand up to people. Oops, she sounds even sadder than before. I really don't know how to comfort a girl. What can I say to cheer her up? At least you're standing up now. That's the best you could come up with, Sonia. Because I believe it's wrong, at least. That's what I thought at first. What's wrong? This, all of it. We've been locked up in this school for 8 days. Everything keeps getting worse. It's all because of that first fire. If it wasn't for the fire. After the first fire destroyed one of the food pantries, the noble students from number 4 secondary school occupied the other one. Then they started looting. You still see commoners fighting over food. The school looks like a war zone. Debris and graffiti everywhere. And every night is set against the sounds of kids yelling, screaming, crying. Perhaps, but don't you think that fire was bound to happen sooner or later? Are you saying someone started on purpose? No, how should I put this? Let me think. It's more like that which the fire represents would have come about no matter what. I somehow understand even less. Even without the fire, something would have happened to send us all into a panic. Is that clearer? Weird. It must have been the bad guys who set the fire. The bad guys. There are always bad guys. I don't think that's right, but I don't know how to argue with her either. I once read a book that said human nature is evil. I thought it strange at the time. We've built such civilized societies. We live lives of order and morality. How can we be inherently evil? I think I read a book like that too in one of my classes. They wanted us to go over, stuff about people. I forget the context. It is with this in mind that I was able to muster the courage to gather everyone up and maintain order. But things kept getting worse, and I did nothing about it. I didn't restore order, I didn't save anyone, and without you, my classmates might have already killed me. I'm useless. Her voice is teetering on the brink of tears. I made this so much worse. Whatever. I don't know shit about morals, order, society, or any of that. But I understand what she's getting at, so I might as well start talking. What you're saying is now you think everyone does bad stuff, including me? That's not what I meant. Now she sounds surprised. Ha. I got her good with that one. I fight a lot, but they always deserve it. Okay, don't be sad, I'll help you. You will? I'm your leader, and you want to do good. Of course I'll help you. Thank you, Sonia. Hey, isn't it customary for a group to get a new name when it gets a new leader? You got any ideas? Let's go with the Ursus Students Self-Governing Group. I probably shouldn't have expected much out of an honor student, but I guess a straightforward brass tacks name like that is okay, every once in a while. Alright, from this day forward, we'll be known as the Ursus Student Self-Governing Group. I lead the group, and you are my counselor. Right. You heard the relief in her voice, and it made you happy. Because you finally protected something, you earned someone's trust. You started to feel like a real leader, like a hero out of one of those novels. Who are you? I'm you. Are you blind? Sure, she does look exactly like me, but why am I raking myself over the coals like this? And it freaks me out the way she always says what I'm thinking, not to mention her creepy tone of voice. It's no fun for me either, but every time I think back on this night, I want to laugh at myself. Is that my fault or yours? I don't know, and I'm not going to ask you. I'm scared you'll say it was your fault, and I'm just as scared you'll say it was mine. Suddenly, I realize the floor beneath my feet has become a bottomless void, and I start to fall. As I fall, I hear disjointed voices calling out. Think about Anna. Think about Anna. Sonia alone can't protect all of us. The only choice is to join them. Sonia hates the aristocrats, Vika. So you're going to risk all of our lives? That's when the darkness begins to swallow me. I drop down from the second-story window, landing steadily on the ground. They'll catch me if I take the main entrance, so this is my only way. There's something I have to do, something very important to me. I understand, Anna. Vika's idea makes sense, and I'm not so full of myself I think I can take all those noble shit stains on my own. At least, I couldn't take them head on. They're definitely asleep this late at night. Now's the time to take them all out once and for all. Well, maybe killing them all is a bit much. Capturing their leader should do the trick, but really, I'll have to cut off the head to let the body die at least. Please, let me go. Help! Hand over the food you've been hoarding. We don't have any food, I swear. Please. I'm not going to save them. Not only because I'm busy, I also don't care. I've seen so much of this these past 2 days. I saved a few, and now we've got more kids holed up in the classroom than when Anna showed up with her classmates. So Anna had to listen to Vika. But the truth is, even though she told her I don't like the nobles, it's actually Anna who hates the aristocrats more than anything. When those shitheads took the last remaining food store and left the rest of the kids to fight over scraps, that was the last straws for Anna. She doesn't want to join them, and I sure as hell can't change her mind. So it would be nice if the cause of all her worries here just went away. I think to myself as I press on, leaving the screams to fade away behind me. That tree was still standing yesterday. Who's bored enough to go around chopping down trees? I suddenly trip over something, barely keeping myself upright. I look down to see a fallen road sign, already covered in illegible graffiti. It's only been 10 days since they locked us in here, but the school looks like it's been abandoned for years. Pockmarked walls, graffiti, litter, blood. Honestly, I hate it, and I don't know when it will finally end. I hang myself and press forward to the fancy scumbag's base. It's in this warehouse with the last of our food. And who do I see standing there? Me. Who are you? I'm you. Not sure why, but I actually wasn't that surprised. You'll be charging into this warehouse in a minute. You wanted to go right in for their leader, but you were never very good at sneaking, so you got caught, and you had to face down a phalanx of fancy rich kids. You're strong, Sonia. You almost managed to break through them. But you've always been so reckless. You knocked over a lovely candelabra and, well, boom. My doppelganger suddenly vanishes, and all I can see before me is a pure, fiery red. I lit the second fire. The blaze destroyed the noble stronghold, and all the food along with it. Nothing could be saved, and in honest parlance, the fire burned down the final barrier to the students' indiscriminate and chaotic struggle that followed. Goodbye, food. The aristocrats from number 4 secondary school are all gone. Grab what you can. I saw those nobles over there. Kill them before they get away. Back off. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I'm looking for food. What did you just say? I said get the hell away from me. The school descended into further chaos. Now, nowhere is safe. Some of our self-governing group have gone missing. Vika never came back. Pissed off. It's mine. Help. One day, I can't remember which, Reunion suddenly left. But they never actually did anything other than lock us inside, and the chaos continued as if the students didn't even notice they were gone. As if they were enjoying the chaos. Hey, the Reunion guys guarding the score gone. We can finally leave. Why don't you look excited, Anya? Anna? It doesn't matter anymore. Ever since the first fire, none of this had anything to do with Reunion. Nah, this one's not wholesome at all. But the self-coping stuff reminds me of Gakogurashi. Gave me that nostalgia of that show. But we were not ready to escape the chaos. And the next day, the catastrophe came. The catastrophe shook everyone. It was then that it became clear that they could all leave. It was also then that we realized things were even worse outside the school. Is this a catastrophe? What in the world happened? I'm scared. Anna, we need to get out of here now. But where can we go? After that, we took refuge in the part of the city that wasn't overgrown with originium, hiding from the other survivors, hiding from Reunion. In the end, a Rhodes Island squad rescued us and took us back to their base. I was gonna say whose squad saved them, but now I see. Who's there? A kid? She's armed. Kiss my ass. Wait, we're here to rescue survivors. Huh? Calm down. We're with an organization called Rhodes Island. You're safe now. I survived. We survived. But I failed to do away with all Anna's worries. Honestly, I let her down. Sonia, the students never would have become like this without the fire. It was an accident. I don't blame you, Sonia. But if you had discussed it with me beforehand, I just wanted you to be able to sleep at night. Zima, I'm still willing to trust you. But I don't know how to talk to you about these things. You're guilty. I'm not. You deserve to die. It wasn't that bad. You let me go because you felt guilty. I didn't want to kill you. Don't beat yourself up. You made a mistake is all. I can't stop thinking about it. I hate you. Wah. Ah! Puke. Puke. That dream again. Anna, The brown-haired girl slumps up against the washstand and stares out the window. The moon looks lovely this evening. I'm surprised how much Sonia loves Anna, though. Like, all she wanted really was to make sure Anna wouldn't worry, but it went wrong. But still. That's the one wholesome part. How much she cared about her. And now time for hypocrisy. Boop. And I'll take a sip of my tea since it should be colder by now. That's a little too sweet for me. My bro put in too much honey. I mean, I like sweet stuff, but for milk tea, I like it, not overly sweet. And oops, I accidentally clicked. Still tasty. This unripe texture, this slightly too salty flavor. Oh, I'm finally home again. It was just a long mission. You don't have to kiss the deck. Did I watch the PVs? Nope. Do I like ginger tea? Yes, I have ginger tea. My collection of tea right now, I have green tea, ginger tea, some sort of goddess tea, which is kind of like a jasmine tea, I guess. Black tea. Some other floral ones like chamomile. Lavender. And probably others that I can't think of right now. Hey, you don't know how I take to Ursus food. It really doesn't agree with me. Our canteen's way better. I like everything here. The way you just put it, it doesn't exactly sound like you like it. Something doesn't have to taste good for me to like it. I helped some survivors find their relatives, and they thanked me with a banquet. A big, classy, noble shindig. But let's just say my palate isn't so refined. I wanna know what they ate. Yeah, sure, you're totally dependent on Rhodes Island cafeteria. So was the mission. I'm pretty sure you know the deal. Resettling the refugees from Chernobog and other Ursus cities, easy stuff, but time-consuming. Oh, yo, I love honey citrus tea. I have some of that too. The one I have, I actually have two. I have one that's packets, and then I have one that's... It's like this jar. It's a glass jar that has some sort of goop in it. It's honey citrus tea goop that you just scoop out and you dissolve it in hot water. I know that it's... I forget what it's called, but it's a Korean brand. Forget I asked. I know how much refugee ops mean to you. Yeah, there's only so much we can do when there's so many of them, and so few of us. But a life saved is a life saved. I heard Doberman talking about how we're not in the best position with Ursus right now, so it's great that Amia and the doctor are still willing to do these rescue operations. Sure, we lucked out with those two. Well, there's another one we owe a lot of thanks to. Oh yeah, I heard about her on the road. Some girl named Natalia? Right, she's a big celebrity here now. Ooh, my ears are burning. Hey Natalia, how are you doing? Good afternoon, Mrs. Saren. And you are? Oh, it was him, oops. Codename Compass. Nice to meet you. Compass? A fine codename. Good afternoon. Would you mind if I joined you? By all means. Hey, didn't I hear she was just a student? This is no little girl. She's... gulp. Pretty big. She got that good height. What do you think student means? I don't know how to talk to a lady like this. Relax, Natalia's real easygoing. Did I happen to overhear that the good Compass has just returned from resettling refugees? That's right. We were just talking about it. Ooh, hello, hello. I was just telling him all that you did to help. Oh, my role was completely trivial. You're too modest. If it wasn't for Natalia pushing the survivors along, we would have had a much tougher time. The refugees were talking about her too. They said there was a kind young lady who told them Rhodes Island is good people. And after hearing it all right from Saren, I really gotta thank you, Miss Natalia. The refugees having a good image of us makes all the difference in the world. Without you, I know things would have gone bad out there. I mean, I was a refugee too. I know how they think, but it still sucks when you're trying to do good and people don't trust you. I did the absolute bare minimum. It was you out there doing the real work, Compass. And it's not that they don't trust Rhodes Island. It's that they suffered a catastrophe and they don't trust anyone. I sense that Rhodes Island has everyone's best interest at heart, and having been student council president, I was used to this business. It's what I'm good at. You hear that, Saren? This is how you talk to people. Listen up. Didn't I just say Natalia's easygoing? When word got around that a new kid was some aristocratic heiress, we were all worried about getting along. But it turns out she's good at her job, easy to talk to, super easy to get along with. We all love Natalia. You know, this moment is cute. Oh my, no. Everyone's only willing to put up with me because I'm so young. Speaking of, did you decide to stay with Rhodes Island? I did. I passed the logistics department's examination last week. I am now formally employed by Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals. Wow, that's great news. You're gonna love it here, trust me. I'm already very pleased. As long as we're on the subject, Mr. Saren, I finished compiling the second refugee manifest, pairing names with destinations. If you wouldn't mind sending it along after lunch. What, already? That means the refugees we saved all have somewhere to go? Yes, aside from those who are still undergoing treatment. I was assuming that everyone for this event, or this little section, you could probably summon. Incredible. It's a good thing the second chief put you on the task. I'm only doing my duty. I guess I better go out I guess I better go put in for the second resettlement op then. You want to head out there again? Didn't you just get done telling me you can't stand Ursus food? Yeah, but seeing the survivors return to their homes and their relatives, seeing them so happy makes up for it. Right. I'm about done with lunch. Help me with the tray, will you? I gotta go apply. Hey, bust your own tray. Sorry about him, Natalia. That's just how he is. Our good compass has quite the attachment to the refugees. He does. You heard him say he was a refugee too, right? One of our team saved him, so he's pretty gung-ho about any ops that have to do with refugees. And you seem to get along well. Oh yeah, I guess we do. He was in logistics for a bit before transferring to the front lines. We had some time together, our personalities clicked, and so we're friends. You're with that Ursus student self-governing group, right? Yes, but Son, Zima, and the girls are frontline operators like Compass, and I'm in logistics. I heard you were all found together. You're very close too? Yes, we are. We're all together all the time. We were together all that time. We're very close. You went through it as a group. That's good. Or not to say that kind of hardship is good. I know what you mean. Oh, Zima. Speak of the devil, huh? Is she staring at you? Yes. Forgive me, Saren. I must be going. Yeah, sure. Are you looking for me, Zima? Are you okay? You look pale. I'm fine. I shouldn't have come looking for you. Forget I was here. Hey, wait. Don't touch me. Talk to me, Sonia. We haven't had a good talk since we came here. Come to my room. Have a seat. Care for a drink? Coffee? Tea? I have both. That's the aristocrat in you. You still have the strength to tease me. Looks like you're in better shape than I thought. Your face back there was a ghastly sight. Let's call it coffee then. Rhode Island has some fine beans, but I can't say the same for their tea. I heard it has to do with their chief engineer. She's quite particular about her coffee. What do you think? How should I know? I've been hearing nothing but praise lately. I'd missed your venomous tongue. And I'm sick of you already. Do you take it with sugar? No. Really? It's black. No. Alright. Enjoy. Blech. It's too bitter, isn't it? Come now, take a spoonful of sugar. Did you drag me here to screw with me? You're the one who wouldn't take the sugar, Sonia. Humph. And let's not forget, it was you who came looking for me. I already told you. That was a mistake. We're not friends. I don't like you. True, we're not friends. Nor is Anna my friend. We simply survive together. Simply. Sonia, there are some things that are hard to say to those closest to you. If you were my friend, I would not have brought you here. Some things can only be said to someone unimportant, someone who understands your situation. For me, the best person is Anna, but you'll do. Rosalind is too direct and open. While Lana is too honest and kind-hearted, they won't do. Surely, you feel the same, which means you only have me, I'm afraid. I'm honestly not surprised you came to me. Does that mean you want to talk to me? Yes. Why? Sonia, these last 2 months, how do you feel fighting as an operator? What do you mean, feel? It's just fighting. I guess it does suck to have to listen to that doctor. Oof. You're talking back to the doctor, even made it up to logistics. You're quite something. I'm not like you. I don't talk fancy. What I really want to ask is, after all we've been through, do you not struggle to pick up a weapon? I like fighting. I see. Still, I think it would be in your best interest to learn some fancy talk. It could save your life. You don't have to worry. We may not be friends, but we've been through so much together. I guess it's normal to care about you as a colleague. And to tell the truth, I do quite like you. I would like to be your friend. Huh? To be more precise, I'd say I envy you, because you do so easily what I could never do. Now then, Sonia, won't you tell me what made you seek me out? I've been having nightmares lately. Can you describe them to me? No. Alright, let me guess. There must be something you can't talk to Anna about. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come to me, right? Right. I figured it out while we were still in Chernobog. You two have an understanding. You each know what the other wants, what the other needs, but you avoid talking about it. None of your business. Relax, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm in no position to be giving advice to others right now. Let's talk about something else, Sonia. Do you plan to live your life as Zima now? What do you mean? I mean, are you going to stay at Rhodes Island? We don't have to. The people here are very understanding. If we wanted to leave, they would send us off somewhere peaceful. There are many survivors like us, rescued at the same time, already on their way back to Ursus. If we wanted to, we could go to another city in the Empire and start new lives. So why haven't you left? I don't know. Nice weather today, isn't it, Sonia? Perfect for a picnic. Hey. Back when we were combing through the ruins, desperate for food, stretching a single bottle of water to last an entire day, I often thought to myself, if I survive this, I'm going to find a lovely garden on a sunny afternoon and have a sumptuous picnic. Hey. But far more often I thought, I wish you killed me that day. Don't hesitate, don't pity me, don't think to save me. Look down on this wretched aristocrat girl and swing your axe. It may have been the very best thing for me. Had you just ended my life right there. There's still time. You really could? We left that place, Sonia. We returned to the civilized world. We must think as civilized people. We must use civilized methods to solve our problems. Those things that happened back there cannot happen again. Who cares? You care. You're a good person, Sonia. General Zima, protector of the weak, bane of the bullies. Don't make me puke. That's the Sonia I've heard rumors about. I just can't stand those punks who get a little bit of strength and think it's a license to bully. You must hate the aristocracy then. Duh, a bunch of fake-ass self-important shitheads. Yes, they, or rather, we are fake-ass self-important shitheads. Since you brought me back, I don't think I've ever told you what happened to me before you showed up, did I? Nope, I just know you're in charge of that gang of nobles. I'll tell you the story sometime. Whatever. Most of the nobility and wealthy people fled the city when reunion came, or even before. They know they were coming? Yes, they did. Sons of bitches. Indeed, but you know, nobles are selfish. You too? Yes. So why did you stay? My family was just too slow. We were trapped with some other noble families. Some houses didn't take the threat seriously, of course. Oh. Come now, don't give me that face. This background is important to frame the story. We'll get to the good part soon. In short, the students who were sent to your school fell into either the slow or stupid categories. We were at first meant to stay with our parents, for reunion to use us as hostages to bargain with the Empire, but in the end, we were separated and sent to the school. That's kinda weird. It was. Nobles make good hostages in a time of war, not to be wasted. The aristocracy is elegant, noble, and should command respect. Even as a captive, one must never forget their house. Her house. You're all screwed in the head. The old me would have locked you in a 2-hour debate for saying that, Sonia, because that's how I was raised. But now I agree. There is no real difference between nobles and commoners. It's all window dressing. Scrape off the veneer, and the aristocracy is truly ugly. We talked about it. We talked about how if it weren't for the first fire, if we didn't lose that food store, things wouldn't have gotten so bad. But Anna said even without the fire, something else would have happened. If I had been through that, I would have thought the same. But in any case, our post hoc would need to happen to cause all that came after. The funny thing is, nobles don't need anything to happen. Put them together and they fight. Why? Should I get to the differences between new and old nobility? The mayor's political leanings? How many factions there are in the Chernobog aristocracy? Could you, not do that? I gotta admit, I really like how, Natalia looks so far. Her hair is so beautiful, and her outfit. I really like her... Is that a scarf? The red scarf part? It's so big and floofy. But then you won't understand why they fight. I guess I'll just never understand. I'm not really interested in these things either, but as a daughter of the House of Rostov, I had to learn. All you need to know is that from the very first day, we were locked up in the school. The noble students were backstabbing each other. I had no choice but to step forward as a student council president of the 4th secondary school and use my status to bring order. You mean, you organized them to put an end to the infighting? Sounds reasonable, doesn't it? In order to stop my classmates from fighting, I stood up and took charge. Don't think you rule the Rus just because your father owns a mine, Pavel. Thank you. A mere baron dared to take such a tone with me. He's lucky he doesn't find my blade in his chest. As for you, second son of the House of Ivanov, when did it become your turn to speak? Maybe you'd like a new hole in your torso as well? How dare you! My father is a counselor. A counselor? Do you know how many counselors come to my mother's soirees? Every Sunday? Oh, you don't? Because your father doesn't make the cut. You... Hold your tongue, Pavel. Please, Natalia. Call me Pasha. You need not be so formal. I'm serious. Pavel Nikolaevich. You are not to start another senseless quarrel. As you wish, my esteemed president of the student council. Tatiana, please bandage Victor's wound. Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been sealed inside the school. We know not what will happen, but I suspect that reunion movement won't let us go lightly. Look at what you've become. It hasn't been 12 hours and you're arguing, fighting, and even threatening to kill your fellow nobles. Wow, it hasn't even been 12 hours and they're already stabbing each other? Is this how the aristocracy behaves? Who the hell are you? Why should I listen to you? Because she is the president of the student council at number 4 secondary school. Natalia Andreevna Rostova. You're the eldest daughter of Count Rostov? She is the pearl of number 4. The one whom Count Rostov has declared his heir. We have gathered here the nobility from each district secondary school. I do not wish to focus on my rank. I simply must impress upon you all the gravity of our situation. We find ourselves surrounded by many common students, and I do not want them to see such disgraceful conduct from us. Furthermore, while we have been trapped here by reunion movement, they will not seek to harm us if they wish to secure concessions from the Empire. Are we going to waste our precious lives in such infighting? We need to unify, now more than ever. Of course, we now know that reunion didn't give a damn about us aristocrats. Anyway, I was able to put a stop to their fighting, but in a situation like that, pretty words and a fancy title only get you so far. Sonia, do you know why the Empire of Ursus is as strong as it is? In fact, there were quite a few noble students who were unwilling to submit to my authority or share the same room with someone else, and they left the group. In the end, I had some 3 dozen under me. At the same time, I thought I had done very well. So that's why there were still so many noble shit stains lurking around. Yes, I'm sure they made their own groups as well. How was I supposed to know? It's a shame. I'm enjoying this conversation with you, but I do wish Anna was here for it. Don't change the subject. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have more to say, but it's hard to get the words out. Ursus is what it is today because of war. The previous monarch waged endless war, pillaging resources, and investing them into the next campaign. As long as there was war, the Empire could function, the people united in their common struggle. I agree with President Rostova. I will submit to the President's leadership. If you are all willing to put your trust in me, I am willing to serve the group. I was able to stop the fight, barely, but what should I do next? That being the case, I have a proposal. Oh? You're correct when you said we have a responsibility to preserve the dignity of the aristocracy. Therefore, it's time the commoners offered us a contribution to ensure we can live in such dignity. You mean? Yes, I agreed to let them prey on the commoners. Sonia, I used to think myself a good person. At least, at the time, that's how I thought. I would find the social machinations of the aristocracy boring and hypocritical. I would bemoan the tragedies of the world. I would even serve meals to refugees. But I will not lie to you, or to myself. At that time, to unite the nobles, I allowed them to pillage. Wham! The white-haired girl was thrown to the floor. She takes a few solid hits to the face, and as a slight trickle of crimson blood slips from her mouth, it curls into a smile. A tragic smile. You piece of... I am a monster. But you know, Sonia, I wouldn't realize it if I never spent that time with you, if I never came to Rhodes Island. Without these experiences, I would not think as I do now. You taught me that I am not noble, in the true sense of the word, and that is the most painful knowledge I must endure. That is why I say, it would have been better if you had killed me like you did my companions. I could have died peacefully, indulging in the fantasy that I was a good girl. that I was forced by circumstance to do what I did. Do you know, Sonia, what this is? A letter opener. These past few months, I have 26 times thought to slit my wrists. 15 times I thought to slash open my throat. You can count 'em, huh? Because each time I fell, I laughed at myself for being such a stupid coward. That stays with me.
Oof. Natalia has survivor's guilt.
Of course, I've considered more aristocratic methods as well. Poison tea, a saber. I've even thought carefully about what calligraphic style to use in my suicide note. Unfortunately, all of those methods would be discovered before I could pull off the deed, and I don't want to make trouble.
What's your point?
I told Rhodes Island I want to stay here and do what I can for the people of Ursus. I told myself, Natalia, this is your atonement. But is that true? Whenever I think of Nicola's smile, or any of their faces as they came to me, triumphant after robbing the commoners, of my cowardice as I smiled back at them, rather than reprimanding their evil. Whenever I think of all that I let them do, of the plans I would make for them, of the joy I took in our comfortable hoard of supplies. Whenever I think of all the screaming and crying I ignored, of how I thought myself innocent by the way of circumstances, of how I began to grow accustomed to living that way. Sonia, can you believe it? In that entire royal battle, I did not kill a single person, and yet I bear the most guilt. Did I think I brought you here to tell you what you should do? No, Sonia, I don't know. I have no idea about anything. I don't even know how to tell the people I don't know. All I can do is put on that stupid facade that I have everything perfectly under control as I drag you in here. Do you? Phew, I'm sorry. I lost my composure. Do you want something to drink? Black tea, please. Thank you.
Wait, now it's kanji.
Shoot.
Is that the kanji and like? I forget. Oh no, I'm so bad with kanji. Oh man, I should know this kanji too, which makes me upset.
So, where do you keep the black tea? You got a shitload of different tea boxes over here. I can't tell what's what. Oof. Huh. I'll get it, Sonia. Sorry. It just occurred to me that you probably don't know how to make tea. Forgive the momentary lapse in judgment that pushed you to do something that you're not good at. Why you? Say, Sonia, what exactly were you thinking back then? Huh? After the fire, I ran as fast as I could, only to be caught by some other students. Why did you save me? You knew, of course, that I was the leader of the nobles, wreaking havoc just days before. I forget. You probably just looked too pathetic. Then why would you let me join the self-governing group? Because Anna said it was okay. Do you want me to hate you, Natalia? I don't know. Can you hate me? I've never seen a shithead admit she's a shithead before. So a shithead who admits she's a shithead isn't a shithead anymore? Do you want me to crush you? I'm no masochist. It's just, how do I say? I'd like to be honest with you. After all that you just heard, to avoid any misunderstandings. Muscle, what? Oh, that's just a kind of hobby. Popular in aristocratic circles. I've only heard rumors, actually. Don't worry about it. As long as I don't have to kick your ass again. You don't want to? Do you prefer Colombian or Victorian? Tea, that is. You're right back to your old self. Whatever. I can't drink it anyway. It's how I was raised. I must show my most refined side at all times. Sugar? Yeah. Sorry, you can't sweeten this kind of tea. Drink it straight, please. You suck. Humph. Look, Natalia. I don't know how I'm supposed to cheer you up. And anyway, I really don't wanna. Oh? Not only do you not hate me, you also want to comfort me? Shut your tea hole. Alright, alright. I hate trying to comfort people. Every time I try, I screw everything up. All I can do is tell you what I'm thinking. You asked me a minute ago if I was going to keep on living as Zima. The answer is yes. My mom and dad died in Chernolog. There's nothing for me to go back to. I don't want to go back to Ursus, so that's that. I think I should be able to understand your pain or whatever, but I really don't. At first, I thought you wanted to justify yourself. Punks talk like that when they want to sucker punch me while I'm distracted. But you seem legit sad. Why? Those noble shit stains wouldn't have been any better off without you. And you're not the one who turned them into dickheads anyway. You didn't make all that happen. It was actually me. You? Nothing, forget it. But I was one of those nobles. But if I was one of those nobles, I might have liked having a leader like you. Same way Estina chose me. You did what you could. I only hate you because you were my enemy before you weren't. I also hate nobles, that's all. Oh, and I have nightmares. And the nightmares make me puke, and then I can't sleep because I'm sad. But doing what you can to survive isn't bad. And I don't think it was bad to let you live. You think you're a shithead, but I know without you, just relying on Anna, we never would have survived those next couple weeks. Just go for a run, eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired, better than sitting around moping. Hup. What? What's making you laugh like that? Jeez, you're tearing up. Nothing, it's just... This is why it's nice to chat with you. If it were Anna and me, we'd be bawling our eyes out over each other by now. She doesn't like you either, don't forget. I know. I know. Listen, Sonia. What are you doing? I want you to know, you completely failed to address my problem. I'm way too lazy to care. And I think there's nothing I could do to help with yours. But you were right on the point. We survived. Do you think we'll get over it in the end? Huh? The circle beneath our feet, the night, the maze, our minds, our thoughts, the abyss. Could you use, like, real words? Right. Anyway, operators all have codenames, right? If I were to become an operator, what should my codename be? How should I know? Anna picked mine. Okay, what do you think of Rosa? Sign for dew? Yes, I like morning dew. Can you call me Rosa? Okay. It's settled. If I'm to become an operator, they'll call me Rosa. I want some of the tea too. I want the black tea. I also want the coffee. Man, I'm just thirsty, huh? Talking in riddles. Boop. Rhodes Island Training Center. 1-on-1 close combat training room. Yeah. Too slow. Really? Then why'd you block? Say the talk. Throw us in the ring, and we'll have you on the ground in round 1. I'm not so sure. How about this, Leto? You give me another set. You land a good hit, and I give you a prize. Sound good? Yeah, sure. Take this. Yeah, not bad. More power in there. Oh, okay, she's the only one who's not available yet. Steady breathing, too. My turn for the prize. Orororora! Oomph. Phew. Shura, you... Phew. Can you teach me that move? Oh, I can teach, but can you learn? It's just throwing your fists around a bit. What's there to learn? It's a trick I use against those bugs when I'm digging out honey. Does good work on the thorny bastards in the ring too. Really? Oh yeah, total knockout every time. What else could it go? I mean, how else could it go? If you really want to learn, head outside and dig out some honey. You'll get it quick. Trust me. Nah, screw that. You're the bee hunter. The bee hunter's an Ursus, who fights for her life. But if we're talking about the future, my money's on Little Leto. Now that's what I like to hear. Okay, break's over. Come fight me. Of course, if you'd rather take a beating, we can do that too. I'm okay spending the rest of our training room time making you my punching bag. Just you wait, Shura. I'm gonna get you this time. Ooh. If you can't hit me with your fists, why not get a weapon? Come on, I have my pride, Shura. Although, the training room weapons all have safety features, getting hit with them just hurts a bit. You grab one too, we'll spar. Sure. Knuckles for you. Plenty of folks in the ring like polearms. Finally getting serious, are we? There's two ways to deal with somebody using a polearm, you know? I don't know, teach me. Sure. You have 20 minutes of time left in the training room. Choose your time wisely and prepare the room for use by other operators. Repeat, you have... Running out of time, okay, let's go. Come on. So fast! Gah! Gulp. Man, I want Bee Hunter's outfit. Like, legit. I want an outfit like that. Gulp, gulp. Ah, that's sweet. Don't chug so much water right after training. You'll get midnight cramps. Ooh, hello, hello. That's future Leto's problem. Right now, it feels amazing. How about it? You learned something today? Yeah. Lay it on me. Never, ever get close to a boxer. The knucklers are just there to scare ya. I only came at you with my shoulders and elbows, plus you got safety gear. No way you got hurt. But I couldn't block you at all, Shura. What kind of training did you get? What kind of training did you do to get so fast? You have to teach me. I fought a lot. I didn't die. Ta-da! Take enough beatings and you'll learn how somebody's gonna wanna come at you. And if you don't, you get dumpstered pretty quick. What about me? Am I dumpstered? You got me and your sisters looking out for you. You ever wind up in a dumpster, we'll come fish you out. You say that like I'm garbage. Don't sweat it, Leto. You're still a kid. Get some experience under your belt, and you'll be a lot stronger, no question. Ooh. I think I'd be able to make that kind of video, like why you still play Arknights, or why you should play Arknights. It's just gonna be mainly pictures of waifus, and some husbandos. Don't patronize me, Muttering, I even stood up to reunion. Huh? Quietly. Why haven't I heard this before? You're not making it up, are ya? No way. How about this? Let's go wash up, get something to eat, make yourselves comfortable, and I'll tell you the whole story. Sounds good. I asked logistics to... to make me up a honey drink a couple days ago. Perfect timing. Bee Hunter, you want my drink? My milk tea right here has lots and lots of honey in it. It's super sweet. And Durnar, I hear she did up some wild snacks the other day. Word in the street is that she'll sell you some if you give her the password. Ready? Break. Okay, see you back at the dorm. Hey, wait. What's up? Duh. Quietly. What's the password? It was always Gummy and her worship who did stuff like this. I don't know how. Oh, come here, I'll tell ya. Quietly, listen up. I'm only gonna say it once. Don't ask questions. Quietly, got it. Quietly, Durnar's snack network covers all of Rhode Island, but for security, you can only get access by invitation from somebody the network trusts. I usually work through Hayes. She's hella discreet. Quietly, you knock 6 times. Long, short, long, short, long. Get it? 6 times? Okay. Long, short, long, short, long. Okay. Quietly, got it. Quietly. Then you make conversation when they open the door. When they say the word glockenspiel, you gotta immediately reply. This one's pretty good. Then you'll get the price and you're golden. Don't forget, glockenspiel. Long in the middle, short at the end. Get it? Got it. Good. I gotta shower later. See ya. I want the undercover food market. I gotta go through all that just to get some snacks. That's a pain in the ass. I'll just get Gummy to do it. One hour later, Rhode Island dormitories. Leto and Bee Hunter's room. Shura, I got the... Hey. You started drinking already. I got bored waiting for you. I buy lots. Why can't I do a little pre-gaming? Yeah, right. I actually nibbled on the snacks a bit on my way back. They're good. You think the Bee Hunter would stand for less? Come on, let's eat. Play a hand or two to warm up. And then you tell us about your big adventure. Okay. Pair of 7s. Pair of kings. Royal. 4 of a kind. I wonder what they're playing. I don't know card games. Straight flush. Royal flush. 20 stand. Ace 4, tough call. Hit me. 5. Push? Okay. Let's go again. Hold. Hit me. 7. Hit. 3. Hit. Ace. I win! I'm done. Wait. What's going on today? You always have shitty luck in the cards. You always have shitty luck at cards. Huh? And oh, I guess you're playing multiple games? Hey. Is your face red? Red? Am I drunk? No way. We're only 3 or 4 cans in, and this is non-alcoholic. You must be drunk on honey just like me. Is that a thing? Yeah, and it's hitting you a lot harder than it hits me. And here I thought I was the only one who got honey drunk. Oh, this is awesome. What are you talking about? The great and mighty Leto would never get drunk. Yes, God Empress Leto. Oh, hell. What are you laughing at? If you're done with cards, then get over here and listen to the story of Leto the Great. Yes, your Majesty. Leto the Great. I would offer them my drink, but I think that'd be bad. My milk tea.
with lots of honey. Listen well, bee hunter. The great one speaks. Right, let's start from the beginning. I'm having way too much fun today. I gotta record this. Where are you going, bee hunter? To get the great one something to wet her whistle. Oh? Who dares? Me. Gummy said you sent her to get snacks. I'm here for my cut. Oh. Sure, here you go. Cool, thanks. What? Is there something on the grate or my face? Did you eat honey? Oh, honey? No, don't be silly. I just drank it, not ate it. Where's Bee Hunter? She's, not here. Oh, mighty Leto, I brought your refreshments. Hey, Zima, how you doing? Humph. Bee Hunter, come. Let me ask you something. Oh, what is it? What's up with her? Her? Oh, she's honey junk. And it's hitting her way harder than it ever does me. She's supposed to be telling me some story about her adventures before. You want to listen in too? Or I could just record it for ya. Nah. Zima? Give me back Bee Hunter. I gotta tell her my glorious war stories. Yeah, sure. You can have her. I'm out. Have a good time, Leto. Okay. See ya, General Zima. Come on, Leto. Stop standing at the door, making a fool of yourself. Leto what? Fine. Leto the Great and Mighty. Get inside already. Wow, these two really get along, huh? Good enough. Excuse me? Huh? What's up, Moose? Well, I'm sorry to bother you so late. But if it wouldn't be too much trouble, do you think you could have your conversation inside your room? That's exactly what I want to do. I'm so sorry about that noise. Let me just close the door there. I'm the one who's sorry. No, really. Phew, you're drunker than drunk. If you say so. Bee Hunter. Another can? Sure, why not? Go big or go home. Glug glug. Ah. Awesome. That good? Let's hear the story. Yeah, where were we? It hadn't even started. Oh, then I guess I better hike up my skirt and start again. But I should probably drink something first. Hey. I could go for another ice soda. If only the gang of nobles hadn't taken apart the vending machine. Glug glug glug. Yeah. Somebody else thinks they can make it out of the campus? The masked dudes just push him back and tisk. Hey, aren't you Rosalind from class 3? Yeah, that's me. We're from the Peter Heim Benevolent Society. Our boss, Big Andre, wants you to join us. How about it? Give it some thought? Nah, not interested. Are you really turning us down? In the past 2 days, like 4 or 5 different gangs have tried to poach me. I don't even get why we have so many little groups. And they all have such big, tough names. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Whoa, don't provoke her. Rosalind? There's kids from a whole bunch of different schools here now. Even a bunch from a noble school can get sent to ours. Do you know how many of our classmates get pushed around by those noble pricks? Isn't it time for us all to band together? Have I ever been drunk before? Nope. Was the little glass thing you were given tasty? Andre says
As long as you come along, he'll treat you right. You'll have food, drinks, anything left over can go to you too. Just think about it, General Leto. Well... Okay, I agree to your terms. Awesome, thanks for being so reasonable. Hold on a sec, don't get too excited. You gotta get me what I want. Go on. Find Sonia and get her to ask me to join. That's all you gotta do, and I'll wear your armband. We need to think this one over. Sure, take your time. See ya. I deal with these boring punks every day. Pain in my ass. Come on, did I drink that much just now? There's no more? This sucks. You're Rosalind. Here we go again. Yeah, that's me. You, and you go. Oh, we're fighting? Wow. Well, okay then. This is way more fun than talking. They tasted a whole lot of variety. Sweet, bitter, and salty. Salty? Interesting for a salty drink. I never had these before. I was too lazy to deal with the shell. I never knew these nuts were so good. Nuts with shells. I wonder, are they eating peanuts or pistachios? Maybe walnuts? So that means it wasn't just kids from your school in there already? They took students from a bunch of different nearby schools and locked them in with us, including the Gopniks from her worship school. Sorry, which one are you talking about there? Oh, that's Natalia. One of the Ursus girls with us. I just got used to calling her that. She's not a bad girl. But back then, she was into some real messed up shit. We all remember. Hey, Bee Hunter. Do the thing for me again. Which? The thing you just did. The trick when you crack the nuts with your hands. Give me one. Here. Watch. I'm just imagining her crushing walnuts with her fists. Don't kill me. Aye! Coward. Spit. You all suck at putting out fires, but you sure are good at stealing. Wait, no. I don't have any food here either. Why are they always coming at me? They're all Gopniks from our school. None of these punks have armbands. How am I supposed to know if they're with Andre or Vasily? I'll take a few bits, just to fill my stomach. I can't keep going like this. They bug me every night. The garbage from number 4 took over the cafeteria cold storage, and the other canteen went up in smoke. Drinks are gonna be the least of my problems if this keeps up. I won't have food or water. Gotta think. What if I went to Sonia? She's already got a couple kids over there, right? She won't mind taking one more. Yeah, that's it. That could work. I offer up a few cans and she'll let me right in. Good idea. That'll be a little more stable, at least. Never would have thought the world's second strongest would have to go beg the first for help. First place for help. But I'd be able to get a good night's sleep over there. Hey, Sonia. Are you here? I want to talk to you. Sonia? It's me. Eep? Sonia? What happened? Really? I'm coming in. I didn't mean... I just wanted to, I want to join you. Sonia? Rosalind, I need a hand. The one slumped against the wall. Take them out for me. Hey, you didn't really... I have to guard this place. I'm protecting them. I can't leave. I'll owe you. Okay, you're the boss. I brought you a few cans, they're yours, and I'll deal with them. Thanks. You've changed. Did you fall in, Shira? Who takes that long in the bathroom? I drank too much. Too fun. Your face is all red too. You're pretty fun yourself. Huh? Look at you can barely talk anymore. I think it's funny how... If people automatically think you're drunk based on like how red your face is when drinking stuff, oof. Cause I have the type of, I guess, skin that blushes really, really easily. I was enjoying chocolate milk one day, and then I was asked by someone like, why are you blushing? I'm like, I didn't know I was blushing. I was just drinking my chocolate milk. Like, I'm just enjoying my chocolate milk. Leave me be in peace. What? I've still got a story to tell. Where was I? The second fire? Fire? What fire? Where's fire? Oh yeah, now I remember. Hey, Bee Hunter. What? That light-sized Ursus doll you got. Do you think you can let me hug her tonight? Sure, you can have it right now. Think fast. Well, don't throw her. I can't catch like this. Whose dynamic do I like the most? Leto and Bee Hunter, they get along so well. So heavy. Ah. Heh. Is that all you got? Get up, Andre. Where'd all your big talk go? He passed out? Well, at least he won't be hungry. Am I right, huh? Okay, that's the boss down. Anybody else? Gah. Alright. So you can fight dirty. Gah. You think I'm that easy? Do you think I take one hit to the back of the head and go down like in the movies? Huh? Urah! Gah! What? Is that it? Humph, what a waste. Guess this is my food now. Yeah, I guess this is my food now. Ugh, what a headache. Sorry, this is our fault. Now we're a team. It's what I'm here for. And look, she isn't in a great shape right now. So it's up to me as Peter Heim's second strongest. That hurts. Just a little bit longer. All done. Okay there. Thanks. The youth scout training comes in handy, huh? Thank you. The world's running out of good people. Lucky to have you. Really, you're great. If that cop had run into kids like you, things would have turned out different. We can't keep this up. We don't have enough food, don't have enough people. Even with me and Sonia. Both the food stores are gone. There's just not enough to eat. What if a gang shows up to our door someday? Even with Sonia. I had to think of something. I guess I could go talk to the masked dudes. No way. What if they turn me into one of those rock-covered monsters? I might as well give it a shot. You only live once, right? Hey, Anna. We don't have much left in the way of rations. I'm gonna go out for more tonight. You can't. You're hurt. If you go out again, I'm tough. I can handle it. I won't go far, and I won't take anyone's last bite. Don't worry. She'll just nibble on the way back. That night. It's been so long since I've come here. I'm kind of excited. My heart's really pounding. Stop. This is my old dorm. Why can't I go in? Do you want to die? If I was afraid to die, I try to find a way out of the school. No reason to come here. I'm Rosalind, and I want to talk to your leader. Only if you're infected. Otherwise, no dice. And if I insist, I'm scared. Scared you to death. But my mouth is still going. I feel like I'm staring into the mouth of hell for the sake of my own pride. And I love it. Drawing his weapon. Let her through. Lowering his weapon. You come with me. At least it's not Mephisto. Thanks. Why did I think it was a good idea to meet the leader of Reunion again? Was it because I'd say a few words to him and he'd let us all go or give us food? Or was I going to threaten him? This tiny middle school student? But at least I had to try. And then the little white-haired kid with a creepy smile said a few things to me and let me go. Wow, creepy kid. Totally not Mephisto. But actually, let it go. That's surprisingly nice. I can't remember too well. Something like, your suffering has only just begun, or enjoy life, or whatever. Those are completely different. I'd rather be told enjoy life rather than your suffering has only just begun. Zzz. How was I supposed to understand? Then he let me go, just let me go. I went back to the classroom and slept for a while. The next day, the masked dudes were gone. Zzz. Things didn't get better after that. We thought life in the school was rough. When we got out, we realized that was just the appetizer. Those stories, they'll eat you alive. Bee Hunter, say something. Bee Hunter? Zzz. And here you said I was honey drunk. You are the drunk one. I can't believe it. You fell asleep without saying anything. Whatever. Where's the stage? I want to jam. Here's my stage. Bee Hunter's asleep, so you get to hear the rest of my story. I got so much to say. Yoo-hoo. Dawn the next day. Why am I in bed? When did I fall asleep? Get up. What happened, Shura? What? You're gonna ask me what happened? You guzzled honey drink until you were dead drunk. Then you saw my big doll collapse on top of her and drooled out everything you drank. Ew! Oh no, they're gonna have to wash the doll now. Huh? You didn't toss her to me? Feel for yourself, you Dura. Don't have to. Sorry, Shura. Just wash it for me. Yeah, of course. No problem. I'm gonna take out the garbage. You get cleaning. Right away. I'm out. Don't forget afternoon class. I won't. What did I say to her yesterday? Probably something pretty fun. And that's why I woke up so refreshed today. Gotta clean up, have breakfast, and then find somebody to help me wash this big girl. Yeah, not bad. I'll see about drinking with Bee Hunter again in a couple of days. Hold on. Why is my guitar out? Might as well strum a few chords. The poor plushie. Business as usual. Mia. Mia. Huh? Oh, sorry, doctor. I was spacing out. You don't look so good. There's a matter of some concern. Doctor, look. It's an internal transfer application. The applicant is Natalia Rostova. She wants to transfer from logistics to the front line. The Ursus Student Self-Governing Group. ... Sorry, who is that? I mean, I already read the story, so I know who it is. The Ursus Student Self-Governing Group. Right. She's the only member working in logistics. I understand they appreciate her talent and efficiency. And do you remember that Zima's team became combat operators at their own request? I was actually against it at first. It hasn't been that long since they were rescued. ... I trust your judgment. I trust your judgment. Thanks, Doctor. It's just... I don't know how to put it better. Doctor, can you go check on Miss Rostova? Okay. Thanks, Doctor. Oh, it's already lunchtime. No need to rush. You can go see her after you eat. Hey, Doctor. What's up? ... Hey, Zima. You don't look busy. I've got a mission. I can't be enjoying a leisurely stroll like you. Ouch. I told you not to wander for deployments, Zima. Afternoon, Doctor. Come on, Zima. Back to the ready room. It's time to go. Humph. One day I'm gonna be the captain and boss you around. You too, Doctor. You're gonna answer to me. I like the ambition. Let's talk about it after you got one on me. As for the Doctor, well, you'll have to have won a lot more than one. Oh, Doctor, you should know. I've been taking the rookie team lately. So if you don't have anything else, I'll get going. What do you think of Zima? Well, you just saw that she doesn't take well to discipline. She's very insubordinate. And as a warrior, at her age, it's normal to not know what you're fighting, or what you're fighting for. But it's especially obvious for Zima. She suffers from a lot of confusion. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a bad sign and something I'm going to focus on correcting next. You mean she only looks tough? ... I really like to get along with her. I mean, I'd rather get along with her. Huh. Don't worry, Doctor. You must know, she doesn't hate you or anything. In fact, she seems to reflexively attack people close to her. But I do have to say, I think this kid's alright, Doctor. In fact, I like her. She's got a strong sense of integrity. So even if she's confused, that integrity will keep her on the right path. And that's rare. Okay, I gotta get going. Please excuse me. Wow, it's the Doctor. Afternoon, Gummy. Wow, it's Gummy. You're looking good today. Thank you, Gummy. Someone's finally complimenting me. Are you here to eat? I haven't had any missions lately, so I'm helping out the kitchen. Gummy, I brought the spices. Oh, thanks, Perfumer. Just put them over there. Did you want something to eat? No, thank you. I'm used to cooking for myself in my workshop. Ooh, can I come eat with you sometime? I really want to learn to use spices like you do. But of course. Gummy, can you lend me a hand when you got a minute? Coming. Pung is out on a mission, and I'm a little short-handed. I need you to take this pot for me. Sure, Uncle Matterhorn.
I'll see you next time, perfumer. And you eat well too, doctor.
Sure. You're welcome anytime. Is Gummy cooking today? Oh man, what luck. Too bad I just ate. Haha, I'll get seconds.
Settle down, everybody. There's enough to go around.
Gummy sure has a lot of energy, doesn't she, Doctor? You can say that again. You can say that again. One time, when she fell asleep in my workshop, I heard her talking in her sleep. What she said worried me a bit. But when I see her like this, adapting so well to the life at Rhodes Island, I feel like I have nothing to worry about. You can't expect them to heal instantly, but given time, they'll be okay. What'd she say in her sleep? I'm not gonna pry. I sure hope so. Doctor, don't be so full of yourself that you think you have to take care of everyone. We can look after each other too. It's time I went back to the office. If you ever find yourself tired, Doctor, you can always come sit with me. Hello, Doctor. Afternoon, Estina. How's the food today, Stina? I'm gonna ask about the food. The rice is a little firm today, and the soup is too sweet, but I'm enjoying the vegetables. If there's nothing more, Doctor, I'll be going. I have class in the afternoon. Class? Yes. Hypatia's history class. After auditing for a while, I found Hypatia's take on history very helpful for me. Can I help you? I'm great at history too, not really. Can I help you? Do you need help with your homework? No. Oh, I don't mean to refuse you. I'm having trouble explaining because I'm not very clear either. I'll say, I could use some guidance. In fact, I'm not certain the study of history will help me that much. However, thinking on the experiences of our forebears could provide some inspiration. I'm off to class then. Do you know where Natalia is? Natalia? You're looking for her? Gummy told me she wants to become a frontline operator. I haven't heard if her application has been approved, but from what I know of her, she is likely already preparing for the transfer. Your aim sucks, Natalia. Don't be so sure, Rosalind. Oops, I clicked. Don't be so sure, Rosalind. I'm going to hit you. No way in hell. And you gotta call me Leto now, Operator Rosa. Okay, Operator Leto. Let us wait and see. And who got you using such a big sucker? You found it in Chernobog, right? Why not throw it away and get something new? Hup. Sentimental value. Okay, more work for you. It kinda looks like you can't move anymore. Why not take a little break? I can still. Ah! You lack stamina, Natalia. Being Ursus gives you a nice base to build on, but you're a long way from combat ready. Shh. Ew, I'm sorry, I'll keep trying. But your willpower's a lot stronger than I thought. Not bad. If you can push through this round of training, it'll be good for you, even if you don't become an operator. Thanks for that. Take 5. Yes, sir. Leto, you get out of there and train yourself. Yes, sir. Grace, keep an eye on her. Got it. Doctor, it's lunchtime. You should be resting. We don't need you here. Afternoon, Doberman. I can't be here. I can't be here? Am I being kicked out? Can't be here. You can. But I have to take time to deal with you. I hope it won't be a lot. But I guess Amia told you we have another girl from Zima's group who wants to be an operator. And you wanted to check her out? Don't look so surprised. Everyone knows Amiya is very concerned about the survivors we rescued from Ursus. You must remember Zima, Gummy, Estina, Leto. Well, Leto's an exception. Nothing to worry about in the combat department. When those 4 girls applied, Amiya was dead set against it. She wanted to veto their applications. I don't know why, but she changed her mind at some point in the process. And so, now that there's another one, it would be out of character for her not to care.
Phew, that was enough rest. Rosalind, practice with me a while. Wow, you're really committed. Don't underestimate my determination to become an operator. Alright. Natalia, you still need to rest. The most important part of exercise is recovery. If you keep grinding away at it, you're just going to break your body. Thank you, Instructor Grace, but I think I still have some strength left in me. Hey, don't worry about Doberman. I know she looks scary.
Grace, I can hear you.
Oh wow, you get it. Yes, but don't worry. Okay.
What do you think of her?
She's resolute. She's a fighter. She perseveres. Yep, gummies have it. She did bite her instructor's hip after all. Delicious.
Yes, she is, honestly. She exceeds my expectations. An aristocratic young lady who can actually work hard for herself. Huh. I do understand Amiya's instinct to keep them off the battlefield. Doctor, no one would be happy to send young people to war. Isn't the point of a soldier like me to protect kids like that? I always blame myself for them having to go to fight. But I've come to terms with the fact that I can't save everyone. All I can do is teach them to fight, to protect themselves, and to get home in one piece. Think about it, Doctor. What can you do for them?
What can I do for them? Give them emotional support. Welcome back, Doctor. So what do you think? Did you see something in Zima and the other girls, Amiya? Yes, that's why I've been paying more attention to them. Sorry, Doctor, I wasn't sure if I should tell anyone about this. You know about my ability to sense a person's most powerful emotions, and to even feel them when they're directed at me. If they're not directed at me, but still strong enough, I can't feel them as clearly. But I can still sense something. And the Ursus girls, it's hard to say. Their situation is different. At times that would seem ordinary to us, I will sense immense, overpowering emotion from them. Of course, their emotions are different, but they share some commonalities. If I had to put a name to the main emotion, I think I'd have to say helplessness. They are not so sad, not pained, not angry, not hopeless. Maybe it's not the right word. It's like there's an invisible wall. It's usually invisible and intangible, but it blocks them whenever they try to move forward and they're stuck. Is there anything we can do for them? No. We're in no position to help them now, Doctor. What each operator is willing to tell us when they register their file, that's all we can know about them. They might be hiding something from us, but if so, we have even less reason to dig it up. Of course, that doesn't include things like that might adversely affect Rhodes Island, but I don't think Zima's group falls into that category. Also, I'm not sure us suddenly reaching out to them would actually be helpful. Unprompted help is a selfish act. We could just ask them. You know? We could ask them, maybe. Oh, Doctor, you're teasing again. If only it were that simple. I feel like I understand you isn't worth much.
But people love to say it, and it fulfills their duty to provide comfort, or that it will make someone open up to them. It's hard to understand someone's feelings, let alone help them. Many operators on board this vessel are the same actually. We don't share any particular experience with them, our words don't get through to them, and when they do, even if it's right, won't be what they want. So you didn't stop the Ursus girls from becoming operators. Right. After sensing their emotions, I changed my mind. Forcing them to safety might seem like the right move, like it's best for them, and it probably would keep them safe in practice. But that would not help them heal. Doctor, I really don't want to say that time heals all wounds, but I don't know any other way. All I can do is respect their choice and protect them in my own Rhodes Island way. When I think about it like that, I feel kind of full of myself. Rhodes Island isn't a greenhouse. You're on the right track. Then just make friends with everyone. I don't know. And just make friends with everyone? I believe in you, Amiya. Yes, you're right. If we are in a position to help someone, we must create the position. I'm just a little frustrated. Medicine is for pain, to heal wounds, and some medicines can heal. But in any case, they can't erase the pain and suffering endured before the medicine is applied. I've always wondered if Rhodes Island could help some people, even if only a few, to forget, or at least to let go of the trauma they've suffered in the past. I realized along the way that it's really hard. Developing the drug is the most basic first step. There's so much more we would have to do to be able to achieve this. At least we're already doing it. Yeah, at least we are. Thanks, Doctor. I'm kind of embarrassed that you're comforting and encouraging me over someone else's business. Anyway, to business. I'm approving Miss Rostova's application. I hope that one day she and her friends are willing to open up to us. I hope that one day we're able to help them. I hope that one day Rhodes Island can become their new home. And become their home now. Yeah, become their now home. Yeah, I have some of them. They're working in my base. They're living in my base, I mean. Yeah, both. Before spring's coming. Who are you, mysterious girl? The stories tell us that evil never triumphs over good. Most of the time, I take this as a matter of course. Do you really have to go? I saw the news. Things are heating up between the mob and the police. I saw blood. Lots of people bleeding. Don't worry, honey. Things aren't that bad. It's just the media playing things up. If it bleeds, it leads, you know? That's how they get paid. Don't let them scare you. But the man at the smoke shop says there's not so many nobles. The man at the smoke shop says not so many nobles come by for liquor anymore. And Aunt Nina, who works at Lord Santelli's estate, came home. She says the Lord's entire staff is furloughed. Oh, she's the same girl that we rescued from the warehouse? Okay. Oh, that's the one. Don't you think that means... Enough. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Loban, I'm just so worried. I said not to worry. Don't be scared. I'm here. You can trust me. I will protect you. And it's not only me. I have the rest of the guard garrison with me. And the army is just outside too. It's just outside the city too. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Loan.
Relax. Relax, Daria. We swore to protect the city and this home. Let's not trouble your pretty little head. The winter will pass, and when the weather warms up, we'll go someplace nice. How's that sound? And don't tell Zoya. Let it be just the two of us, off on a romantic getaway, alright?
How are you still like this, even at your age? It's so cold. Where are we going to go for a romantic getaway when the snow melts and the roads turn to mud?
Isn't that the perfect way to end the winter? When the time comes, we'll go dancing, and you'll bring some meat from home, and I'll bake you cookies myself.
Oh ho, bold words. Do you still remember how? I think we could just wait for Zoya to go back to school. When she's safely in her dormitory, we'll head off.
Sure. Now, how long until school starts? Could we move her in early?
Nonsense. Zoya? We were just talking about you. Come. Your father's on the night shift. Say goodbye. I like the dad's priorities. There were happy moments that at the time erupted suddenly with such potency. They brought an unparalleled sense of being. Or maybe they felt very ordinary. Only in retrospect do I realize what the feeling was. Everyday conversations for monotonous life. As if spring would come as usual, as if the snow would melt, the people would tie the hay into straw men and trample around the mud amidst the aroma of pale mead. The usual greetings, good morning, good evening, hello, goodbye. Until that day, our city before our very eyes, twisted, deformed, erupted. Ahead, left, clear. Now. No signal. Can't make contact. Phew. I have their patrol routes figured out, so I should just be fine here. Just need to get over to the fence. Just need to get over the fence. I'll make it this time. What? Someone's coming. This isn't on the patrol route. I have to hide. Inaudible. Excited but still inaudible. I should be okay hiding here for a while. That sounded like those guys who call themselves Reunion, and it was a bunch of them. The one on the left doesn't look like the same as the ones I see on patrol. What is going on? They come out of nowhere and lock us all up in the school. What do they even want? They're coming this way.
What is Mephisto thinking? Would he really volunteer to take over? He wants to deal with the students over there. Not sure I believe he's that kind-hearted. They rounded up most of the noble kids along with the others at Peterheim. Why go that far? That school is always ways away from the one that stationed us at. And if Mephisto is up to something, there's not much we can do. I hope he can stay focused on the big picture. We don't want him screwing around. Who knows what goes on in that psychopathic little head of his? Maybe he does it on purpose. He's a freak, a monster. Hey, calm down. Don't forget, we're on the same team. What do you mean, calm down? Did you not see that what he was doing with his arts last time? That shit's straight up evil. Lower your voice. Does he even think we're on the same team? Bullshit. I told you to quiet down. Don't spook the students. Damn it. Sorry, I let it get to me. I get it. I know how you feel. Who doesn't? Honestly, I think about killing Mephisto sometimes. If it wasn't for our captain, I'd go kill him right now. Don't talk like that. You think I want to kill them? You think the captain doesn't? But we can't. He's our people. And we don't kill our own people. That's at the core of our movement. But yeah, it's normal to be angry with what he did this time. We watch his men running wild, tearing everything up. Are we thugs who break into houses, kill people, and set fires? Who is Mephisto? Are they talking about killing people? Did I hear that right? They didn't do anything to the students. Why? Ha, well said. Are you not thugs then? Maybe the captain's troops aren't, but if you ask me, we're not exactly doing good for the city. How many blocks have we leveled? How many people have we dragged out of their homes and killed in the street? It's a mess out there. We all know. We have no choice. The people out there can't tell who belongs to whose squad. They don't care. And as long as our people are doing those things, then the people here will see us all as thugs. Rowena, you're back. Are you ready for the handover? Are you ready for the handover? All ready. Good. The captain is on a tight schedule with this new job from the leadership. Your teams are doing final cleanup on the suppressed districts. And you'll want to keep an eye on the sarcasm mercenaries. Oh, and look after the students. The captain is keeping them there. Is keeping them here. Don't hurt them, but don't let them escape either. Understood. If the cubs behave, I'm happy to let things be. But what if they act out? Just try not to hurt them. But what if I have to? What if some of them can use arts? If they fight back, we'll have to take action. Rowena, I know what you mean. You've got fire in you, but don't get out of hand. This is an order from the captain. Keep your emotions under control. Don't let them overpower your judgment. Huh. If it's from the captain, I will abide. I hope so. We'll start the transfer in 30 minutes. Then this place is your responsibility. What exactly that means is up to you. Up to me? Will you be able to sleep at night? I said I'll abide, but I don't handle it all personally. Threats, intimidation, and terror. Make people behave. We'll do what it takes. Hey, I'm just kidding. Don't look at me like that. I know what I have to do. You said that all way too easy. Seriously, I don't care about the plan or whatever. Have you thought about where we're going to end up if this city goes down? ... We never had anywhere to go. No, we can go anywhere. Someday, we'll be able to go anywhere we want. That'd be nice. You think that day will really come? What are they talking about? Who are they? What's so funny? Those bastards. They come out of nowhere and occupy the city. They imprison us here. And for what? And it looks like this goes way beyond the school. Damn it. What's happening outside then? I can't stay here anymore. I have to get back. Mom, Dad. They didn't see me. Now's my chance. Did you hear that? Hear what? Strange. Anyway, that's the deal. It's up to you now. Go on already. Don't let us hold up your mission. He's gone. Yeah, he has his job, and now we have ours. What's ours? Didn't you just say our job is to watch those students and don't let them out? Right. What's your point? Don't play dumb. You really didn't notice? I thought I was the only one. Looks like you've been doing well under the captain, and that training sharpened you up. Sharpened you up good. Better than I expected. Don't mince words. Fine, I don't like to beat around the bush either. Would you believe me if I said I let that schoolgirl get away on purpose? You really think I'm that stupid? Turns out you're not. Say, didn't I hear that you're from around here? What's it to you? I know you are too. I've seen you in the old quarter, Rolena the tailor. What does it matter? We're both infected now. And we all know what we've done. So who cares where we're from? Do you know what would have happened to that girl if I just grabbed her? I figured I'd have to break a leg or two to teach her to stay in her room. Would that have gone against orders? Would that have been a bridge too far? Ha. You're a real hard ass. Or could I have just killed her? The captain's team is gone anyway. Besides, the guerrillas. Who's going to care if I kill a student or two? She could be an example to the other kids. That tailor's scary. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't go against the captain's orders. You're right. The group under the old man, Patriot, they've had a rough go of it too, huh? Those kids may have made a lot of noise for them over the past week. If we don't do something, the students won't know fear, and we'll have the bolder ones looking to get out every other day. They don't know what it's like outside. They don't know how bad it's gotten. And aside from a few noble kids, what good are they to the movement? The captain told us to keep the school under control. Was that just to protect his little cubs? Why are you even talking about this? Come on, didn't you just let that girl go? It's because you were afraid I'd catch her and do something to her, right? Nope. Just come out with it. I'm curious. Do you feel for the people here? No matter how they treated you before, how they treat your brothers, just because you're infected, you don't hate them? No, I can tell from your tone, you do hate them. Cut the crap. I just don't think a schoolgirl can cause that much trouble, even if she wanders around the campus. That's all. I think you actually believe your own bullshit. What bullshit? Don't change the subject. You saw that girl too. So since you're such a ruthless killer, why didn't you drag her out and beat her to a pulp? I'm not like you. Oh? Can't even own up to it. I'm not like you. I'm not you. I didn't drag her out precisely because I know she's not just wandering around the school. It's clear as day. That girl's trying to escape. Once she gets out of the campus and our controlled area, she'll find a place that's not so peaceful. Wait. Why the hell didn't you stop her? If she gets out, she's gonna... Yep. She's walking into her own grave. Why should I stop her? Even if I caught her, I couldn't do anything. Captain's orders. So I let her go. I told you, I'm not like you. You're still soft, even now. You're worried about those kids. But me? I can't forget what me and my family suffered at the hands of the city. I hate them all. I hope that girl doesn't die too quickly. Open your eyes and take a good look at the suffering all around you. I have never seen this side of the city. Houses destroyed, roads blocked, windows sealed up, broken bricks strewn across the streets like so many toy blocks. Smoke rises from the fires all around me, carrying sorrowful wails on the wind. All the while, the armed men cheer, carving their symbols on every surface they can find, I hear their name. The murderers say it with pride. They call themselves Reunion. Ah, it hurts. It takes about 2 hours to get from the school to the center city, give or take. I can't hear anything. That should be temporary. And I can't feel my left hand. It looks like my little finger is broken too. There's a sharp pain in my abdomen, but it's no big deal yet. Don't panic, Zoya. You made it this far. Just keep carrying on like this. Don't rush it. The most important thing is to stay hidden from the bad guys. Another explosion. I think it came from the park this time. How many times is that now? What the hell happened? Where are the police? Where's the military? Why has nobody come to restore order yet? Looks like I can't get through this. It looks like I can't get through ahead. And those people fighting, look like Reunion? Who's fighting against them? Damn, I'm almost home. Why does it have to be now? Run. Those bastards, they're monsters! The crowd is out of control. More panic than usual. What's happening over? Get out of my way! What are you doing? Run already! My baby, where's my baby? They're coming, shit, hurry! Ah! Mama! Look out. Ah, my wound, that hurts. Are you okay? Wow, let me go! Hey, wait. Fall back. Finally, the police. Now we'll be okay. There's a situation up ahead. This block is now on lockdown. Hey, do you have a death wish? Turn back. There's Reunion that way. Hold on, aren't you Zoya? What are you doing here? Uncle Valerie. What in the road is going on? Who the hell are these Reunion people? And where is everyone? Let us through. You have to let us out. They're killing people. You're the police. You have to know what to do. Don't panic. Calm down. We're going to. Uncle Valerie. I'm okay. Don't push. Stop. I said calm the hell down. What are the cops good for? You useless shits. Go put a stop to those infected. They're coming. They're going to kill us. Hey, that's enough. Get out of my way. I don't want to die. Stop them. How could they do? Uncle Valerie, are you okay? I'm fine. The people are all in panic these days. We see this a lot. We're almost used to it. But why? Doesn't matter. I don't have much time to talk with you. I have to stop these civilians. It's too dangerous up ahead. Those people out there are monsters. They're nothing like the normal infected. Anton, get your team over there. Yes. Yes, sir. You. Anyway, what are you doing here, Zoya? And how'd you get here? I heard their warlords say that students would be kept locked up in their schools. And yours is pretty far from here. Never mind. It doesn't matter. You need to come with me. It's too dangerous here. Wait, Uncle, you still didn't tell me what happened. I came through the alleys, hiding from the bad men, and things just kept getting crazier the farther I went. There were explosions everywhere, buildings collapsed, so many injured people. I saw them setting fires. How could they do this? My family. Is Dad fighting Reunion too? Where is he? And where's Mom? I have to find... Why didn't you say anything? Uncle Valerie, are my parents... Your father is safe. Really? But your neighborhood was one of the first to be attacked. Those infected, the Reunion people, they devastated every district they entered. We had no choice but to prioritize evacuating civilians in high-risk areas. Your father and I, we both agreed on this. We had to look at the situation and make appropriate judgments. It's our responsibility. There were trade-offs. By the time the rescue team reached your block, things were already beyond saving. It was a disaster. It's hard to imagine how anything like that happened. Everything had been melted. Grass, bricks, steel beams, everything. Not even snow could touch the scorched earth. I won't tell your mother Might have escaped. You're a smart kid. I can't lie to you. I'm sorry. We were too late.
You're lying. You have to be. That's impossible.
Zoya. Zoya, listen to me. I'm telling the truth.
You can't be. Dad said... He said he'd protect us.
There's nothing to worry about. I have the rest of the guard garrison with me, and the army just outside the city too. We swore to protect the city and this home. Zoya, what do you want to be when you grow up? You want to be like your papa? Really? It's hard work. Once you grow up, you understand that all that papa does. If that doesn't change your mind, then I'm looking forward to working with you, Zoya.
It's true. He did say it. His mission in life was to protect me and Mom, to protect the family too. To protect the city. Don't cry. You can't cry. I want to be like him. I want to.
Zoya.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Keep going.
The point is, those awful infected came out of nowhere, and there's too many of them. Some of them seem to be restrained, but others are completely out of control, hell-bent on raising the entire city. The army has not come, but our comms are working fine. We have no idea what's going on with them. It's just us guardsmen. There's not much we can do to stop them, but at least you'll be a little safer with us. Oh, your father isn't with the squad now. He went over to the Peterheim Middle School.
Peterheim? Peterheim again. What is he doing over there?
Haven't you heard? The infected locked up another group of kids in Peterheim, just like your school. It's weird. They don't seem to be doing anything to them. No movement out of there. But there's been some news in the last few days. Reunion seems to be pulling out. No matter what they're up to, we have to have a countermeasure in place. We can't spare much manpower. Only a few districts are calm, and others are so out of control, we can only send a small team to Peterheim.
Meaning my dad?
He volunteered. Your father's experienced. I'm not worried. And since you're safe and sound, he'll rest easy too. A shame we don't have a way to contact him. We're short-handed everywhere. Damn it. What the hell's gotten into these infected? Let's save the rest for later. We can't stay here any longer. There's no telling when the army could show up. Where in hellfire is the Third Army when you need them? Anyway, Zoya, you can take cover. When you take cover, once the army takes over, it'll be okay. The mob is no match for the soldiers of Ursus. And don't you worry. As soon as we free up some manpower, we'll send someone to Peterheim to rescue the students and pick up your father. Not to mention your school. All the schools.
If no one else is free, I can go.
What?
I said, if you don't have any free hands, I can go get my dad.
Don't be stupid. That's way too dangerous. Absolutely not. You want to go alone? What help could you be?
Uncle Valerie. I can tell we're in trouble here. And it looks like they're getting worse, aren't they? We don't have time to waste. The situation is getting more dangerous by the second. And if help isn't coming, you're only going to need more hands, so why not take mine? I watched how they operate at my school. I know how they patrol. I know how many men they put in a squad. It's a different school, but their tactics should be pretty much the same. I've been to Peterheim before. I know the campus layout, and I managed to dodge reunion all the way here. I can do this. I can help.
It's not the same. Listen to me. This isn't anything like what you've seen at the police station. It's not a drill. It's nothing like you think. Zoya, I know you're strong. I know you're skilled, but you're still a kid. Your life has value. This is not for you to do.
I know. It's making things worse for everyone, and I probably can't help much at all. But what else can I do? I'm scared to think. I have to act. Please, let me go.
It's not like you're going to listen to me anyway.
Sorry.
Take this.
What is it?
It's supposed to connect to military comm networks. I'm not sure if it still works. If you're lucky, you can make contact with the army once you reach Peterheim. If you can report the situation to them from there, that would be a big help. I know I can't stop you, honestly. I have too much on my plate right now to worry about watching you. What you do now is entirely on you. But Zoya, bear in mind, you are not a public servant. We are here to protect you. Don't be a hero. Protecting yourself is your first priority. Your father wouldn't want to see you in danger.
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Valerie. I'll definitely... Definitely what? I don't finish a sentence. Because we both know that promises like that are just desperate attempts at mutual comfort. I make my way through the crowd, dodging the collapsing rubble and avoiding the vicious men ruining the city. I think of nothing. I dare not think. I just push on towards my goal. Phew, I'm here. Peterheim Middle School. The last time I was here, it was an academic exchange thing. Looks like the reunion guys are pretty much the same. Hourly intervals using one patrol team. Shouldn't be tough to clear them. Nothing to worry about, but why is it so quiet? Huh? What's that over there? What is it? What the hell are they? These are students? What in the world? Or I guess I should say these were students. There's scorch marks on the floor and walls. Everything is charred. But these kids, they didn't burn to death. Edged weapons, blunt weapons, and trampling? Ah, how could this have happened and why? Did Reunion do this? But these wounds don't look like those thugs' handiwork. And these students should have been useful to them. Reunion wouldn't want to hurt kids, would they? What's that? Huh? There on the scorched ground, among the many school uniforms, one note slips out of the score, crashing heavily on the piano keys. It's a scene I never imagined, not even in my darkest nightmares.
Isn't it about time for the weather to turn? Hey Zoya, what do you think of this outfit? Oh? Something I've been planning with your mom for a while now. I'm always in uniform. It's so hard for me to find other things to wear. You wanna go too? No can do, absolutely not. It's a date for me and your mom.
Oh, Dad? Once the winter's over, when the weather turns, we'll have a little party, huh? Drink some mead, cook some pancakes around the fire. We'll hold hands, sing, dance around the muddy dirt. Even if the ground's still frozen, there'll be some flowers blooming. In this city, spring will come as usual. Okay, formalities all taken care of. Here's your registration card. You'll want to hold on to that. Thanks. Great, all done. It's easy enough once you get used to it. I'm hungry. Might as well refill my meal card. That was super fun. The doctor's so good at cards. Didn't lose a single hand. And then taught me how to poof out a coin like this. Poof. That is a lot of fun indeed. Let's get Leto to join next time. Huh? No thanks. Come on. Hey Gummy, inside voice. Humph. Who cares if she doesn't want to go? She's just scared she'll lose to me. What? Who's gonna lose? You wanna bet? Let's see who's scared of who. Screw around and find out. Those uniforms, they're from Peterheim. Well, that's a way to end it.
I'm glad that they all seem to be having fun at a Rhodes Island, at the very, very, very least. I want Leto. I want Leto and... Yeah, I want Leto now. She has to join a team. I feel like I might have like a decent amount of students. I'm not entirely sure. Gotta check real quick. I know, right? 12:40. I mean 10:40, not 12. Oh gosh. 12 would be bad. Let me check real quick. Where's my mouse? Where'd I put your mouse? Okay, there. Got my mouse. And let me see. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. I mean, I know I have Gummy. I think I'm just blind. Maybe I'm blind right now, you know? I mean, I have a decent amount of them, I think. I have Gummy. Gummy at the very least. Oof. Scroll, scroll, scroll. You know, done scrolling. That just proves my eyes are not working. Estina support. Zima's a vanguard. I think I accepted some of them. Maybe I shouldn't start by level. Rarity, maybe? Slow scrolling. I know for sure I have Gummy at the very, very least. Yep, there's Gummy. She's right there. She's looking cute. I have Bee Hunter ready for when I can get, you know, Leto. Even if there's a class button, I feel like scrolling, I might be able to see them on the same side. The same time, I mean. Just hoping that they show up like the same like star range. Well, I guess I can do custom then. Or job. I'm still blind. Okay, I guess I don't have Estina. Nope. I mean, I have Gummy. Yeah, I have Gummy at least. I don't have the others. Probably. Well, at least I have Gummy. And that's important. Gummy's a cutie, but I want Leto. When Leto comes out, I gotta get her. She's my favorite from that story thingy. Yeah, she's my favorite. She's funny. And I'll put her with Bee Hunter. Because they be besties, you know? They roommates. I mean, they should be put together. Oh well. That was good to look at. I'm gonna put it back to my sorting by level. Because that way it's easier for me to raise. So yay! Not too late. I gotta see what's open at, like... I wonder if I can still order pizza. And I'll see. So thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. I'm gonna see what kind of places are open for food. So see you guys later. Bye bye. Food, food, food. I gotta eat something today. I mean, actually, no, I ate some cheese during the stream, so that's food.